all that much chill. Oh yeah, it's definitely a northern. Definitely.
Yeah, those
Most
things.
definitely.
I like the way those things look. They're worth a nice little penny too.
I like the way they fight too. See, oh yeah, this is a northern. No, it's whoa, it's a trophy chain.
Already.
It fought pretty nicely.
Let's go with this.
Well, I am using a low level rod. The reel is not that low of a level, but the rod is pretty low level.
Already.
You should get bonus XP for using a low level rod.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
Here we go. Unique hunting. Try to find this smallmouth bass right quick. So I can figure out where he is. Okay, I'm out on the wrong spot. There it is. There it is. Oh, right off the muscle got a good hit. Missed him too.
Nope, nothing that cast.
All right. Ooh, how long you been playing this game?
Not too long. Probably like a month.
Oh yeah.
I'm level 21.
I want to get that new hunting game. I haven't found it yet on here. I heard about it though, but I'm trying to
What is
really.
it called?
I'm trying to. I can't think of what it's called. It's not that hunting simulator though. I was looking for it on YouTube, but dude, last night I heard him talking about it on while I was recording on here.
Is Hunting Simulator bad?
It's the graphics aren't the best, I don't think. Like you know how some hunting games when you shoot it follows the bullet and then you can see the bullet like go through the lungs and the heart and all that. It don't do all that. I don't even think it follows the bullet. I don't want no game like I want to see that bullet fly through the air and hit the lungs and the heart and everything. That shit looks badass. Whoops, fishing the wrong way already. Had me one on that too. Yeah, I like these old simulator games.
Oh, bro! Bro!
What happened?
Oh my gosh. Man, that's a troll right there. I don't care what anybody says.
What
That was
happened?
purposeful. They added this in the game on purpose. Dude, I literally... So, the fish was doing the thing where they like come up on it, right?
uh,
I let it sit. I felt it come up on it. It let go, and I let it sit for a second. I just wanted to test that. So it actually came back.
yeah.
But once it came back, I felt it. I saw it like growing up a lot. So I set the hook, and it went up to like yellow, and then it just
It
came
just
off.
clinked off, yeah. um, you'll start learning to really set your hook before you start reeling in too. Cause sometimes, and it just seems like I don't know, but sometimes it seems like I want to reel in at the same time I'm setting my hook. But then sometimes it seems like if you just really set your hook, then it won't. It'll when it raised to yellow like that. If you get off of reeling in, then it'll catch it. But it varies a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't really give you 100% on how to catch fish
I
in this
wish one
game.
of these PC players had been playing it for like a year would have made a video about that.
I haven't seen the videos on it. Like I say, I don't think anybody can really make a video on it because they haven't really understood and broken down yet. Like even the videos I see, they're not correct on the things that they say. Like the lure presentation one that's out. They don't catch fish. They just showing you lure presentations. Like see that's it, see that's it. And to me, the lure presentation I use, I have it with 3 dots the whole time. Even if my thing gets all crooked and going up and down, I make sure that the whole time it's got 3 dots, and it seems to work a lot better than trying to keep it on one level because it's just one presentation dot on there. You know what I'm saying? And so I
You
just
talking
keep
about lift
mine.
and drop?
No, yeah, I think that's what it is. Let me see.
Lift and drop
No,
is good,
stop
and I
and
know
go.
how to get lift and drop to 3 dots.
No, I was talking about stop and go. And really, I don't care what
Oh,
it is, as long as I got 3 dots. I'm not worried about it. But when I'm under 3 dots, I don't catch fish as fast. I tend to get bored with the game. But when I'm fishing with 3 dots, I'm every damn near every cast I'm catching a fish. But it's like I'm right now I'm fishing with a bass jig and 3 dots. It's like a stop and go. It don't work. I use that lift and drop with that, and it works damn good with that bass jig.
it's working.
Yeah.
Have you caught any trophy bass yet?
Uh-uh. Oh, I have, but not right now.
What about regulars?
Regular bass,
Yeah.
like common bass. Yeah, yeah. I caught a ton
No, I
of
mean
that.
like yeah, the ones that aren't young.
Yeah, I've caught all kinds of bass on there. I haven't caught a unique bass. That's about it. Yeah, like I said, I'm a level 36. I done caught damn near all the fish down here in these levels.
I'm gonna try a straight and slow, but with like a bump here and there.
Straight and slow works. It's just not one of the best presentations, but it does work. Oh yeah, yeah, boy. This lift and drop is kicking ass with this bass jig. I got a 3 out bass jig, and it's doing pretty dang on good. And the bass here is over $100 bass. I got 3 of them. First one was 200 and something. Second was 150, and this is my third one. It's $169. That's all right. I'm finna go to
Like I
Colorado.
almost just want to do like a 24-hour grind on Emerald Lake.
Yeah.
Just I feel like if I do that one time, I won't have to worry about money for like at least probably like a week,
Yeah.
and I feel like it'd be worth it.
Um, man, you wanna have about 60,000 in your wallet at any given time on this damn game. Because it costs so damn much to go to those higher stages that the money you think you're getting right now, it ain't shit compared to when you start looking at the prices to go to those other stages. $10,000 for it to go, and that's the bottom. You after that it goes up. It goes damn near to $18,000, and then your license is $8,000. Like golly, 23, $24,000 to get somewhere. Hell, yeah. Well, you got to have like 60 G's at any given time, 40 G's for sure. So yeah, I get somewhere and I just get comfortable and stay as long as I can, at least until damn near till my license expires.
Mm.
Then I'll switch to another lake. When you buy your license, how many days do you buy your license?
One.
Yeah, 'cause you know that's 24 hours regular day. When I first started this game, I was buying it. If I go somewhere 3 days, I'm buying 3 days of license. Like, damn it.
See, see, that's one thing. I wish in the beginning I hadn't wasted so much money.
Yeah. How many? What do you plan on? PlayStation?
Yeah.
Why don't you start your new profile and
I
start a
want
new
to start
game?
another one.
Huh?
That's a long time to get back to the point I am right now.
That's what I did, and cause that's what I usually always do. I'll start a game, a new game, and play it for like 3 or 4 days, and then I'll start a whole brand new game since I know how to play it a lot better.
I
And
can't do that.
when you on your first game, you didn't get a free day of premium, did you?
I did.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, that I didn't on the first time I played it, but the second time I went through the tutorials, I got a free day of premium. That helped out a whole lot. And I stayed and played the whole damn day too.
I wish these wildlife would just like take a huge knife and just like stick it in their like face, just like over and over, just die, just die, just die. These fish are playing with my head, bro.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating when you're not catching fish.
I mean, but in real life, you wouldn't like know that a fish is hitting it or coming up on it as well as you would in like this game. And it's like, oh come on, give some kind of tutorial on what you're supposed to do. Maybe not like, maybe it wouldn't be like a general tutorial, but they could at least make one that's like, you know,
Uh,
tells you it,
do you
I don't know how to
instead of
describe it.
looking on the YouTube, do you look on the internet?
No.
Cause it's better. There's actual like pages you can go to and put in what do you do when that happens, and I bet you can learn from. Cause see, a lot of people don't read. A lot of people just go to the internet. I mean to YouTube, and most of the information to the game is on Google somewhere. It's not on YouTube. And the YouTube is even. That's why I make YouTube videos because a lot of people make YouTube videos and they don't actually do what the hell the video says. It's just because everybody wants to put their video out so damn fast, and they're just cracking the game open. How the hell can you teach me how to play the game and you're showing me tutorials? You know what I'm saying? Hell
Oh,
no.
dude.
I need some
Oh,
shit
dude.
besides a tutorial.
Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I got a Wally on the line. I figured it out.
And you are getting
Okay.
walleye on a sunny day?
Oh, yeah. This is sunny day. Not even in the hot time.
Is it at least cloudy?
What do you mean?
Is it at least cloudy outside? Or
There's
is it
fogs on top of the water.
already okay? That's what I'm saying. Damn. Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
caught
no,
any
never mind.
on.
I think this is a northern or another one of those trophy train. Because it jumped once, but I've had a Wally that's jumped before.
Yeah.
It could be a Wally.
Well, I was doing good, and I ain't. Fish just stopped biting all of a sudden.
What is it? Oh, where's a walleye? Oh, bro. Okay, okay. So this is what you do if you want to catch walleye on a sunny day in what you call it, Emerald Lake. Oh, and another thing, you can catch walleye when it's cloudy. Almost just the same as when it's raining.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little bit better when it's raining because it's an all day thing.
Mhm.
But the rate at which you catch the fish on a cloudy day is the same. It's just slightly better when it's raining. But sunny isn't. I'd much rather have cloudy.
Yeah.
But this is how you do it. Okay, so you want your quarter-ounce, 1 knot narrow spoon, and you want to catch. Okay, so how do I describe it? There's like this piece of grass straight out towards from the right corner of the dot. like
Uh-huh.
towards that corner over there, but there's a piece of grass that's just standing alone by itself.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Up
cast
there.
straight towards that, right?
Uh-huh.
And reel in at a lift, a one speed lift and drop. Cause like, dude, it literally took almost no time at all. Like, I'm gonna try it again. I almost guarantee I'm gonna catch
I
it
know
again.
what you're talking about. It's like more a little bit over 100 feet out there in front of that
No,
bush
I'm
on the
casting at
right.
130.
Yeah, and next to that bush on the right, that last bush out there. You're
I
still on the
mean,
bridge
yeah, it's
fishing on the
like,
right, and
yeah,
it's
I'm on the
like
bridge
three or
fishing on
four
the right corner.
bushes that's kind of sticking out. Yeah, and you're on the last one out there in the front of it. I know where I know where the walleye are over there. I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know you can really get them all day like that.
It's a lot harder though, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Cause that's where I fish for them. And the only thing that I messed up on this profile, I started this because everybody, I do videos and everybody was like, well, we didn't see how you got where you got in your higher level, and so they wanted me to start a new game, and so that's what this is me starting a new game. And I messed up. I had saved up enough money to get a new pole because I waited to be a level 12 before I gave up my floating rod. I kept that same floating rod you start with till I was a level 12, and I just kept getting money, kept getting money. So then when I bought my pole, I went in there and I was trying to press on something, and I messed around and bought the pole that I was trying to press on, like opening up a new whatever part of the store, and I fucking bought the pole. I was like, and it was the highest pole I could get to. I was like, son of a bitch. Damn it, so I had spent all my money that quick. So I don't even think I can throw out there where those walleye are right now. Because of how I started my game. I bought the damn wrong pole off the rip. And I had saved my money too to go in there and get that pole I was looking for. And it wasn't an expensive pole either. But damn it, I sure did go in there and buy the most expensive one that was on there, the last one that was on the list. I was like, golly. And I got a bait caster, and I don't like bait casters. Because they don't throw as far in this game. They damn near all of them throw 100 feet. And
What
those
is? Why would you want to use a bait caster?
exactly.
No, like what makes them good?
Um, throwing fishing in the bushes. That's what they call it finesse fishing. That's why I always say I'm finessing. Cause I have a bait caster in real life. I fish with one and I use braided line, and you can actually say, you know what cattails are? Say those bushes that you're fishing in right now. If you got a regular hook and a worm or something like that, your hook will get stuck in those bushes and you can't get it out. When you use a bait caster, you can actually throw it in those bushes and it can drop down all the way to in the water in those bushes. And that's why they call it finesse fishing, because you find little open spaces in those bushes and you can finesse that bait caster in there, where with a regular pole you can't really finesse it in there. But with this pole you can it's kind of different throws that you use. One is called a flop, another one is called a pitch, and it's another one called something, and that's the way you throw it out there. It's a badass pole. I mean, you can get that joker. You can make your lure fly under a bridge, and I mean, I can get my lure to fly right under the bridge and slide across the water like when you skip a rock across the water. That you can
Hmm.
do a lot of shit with this pole. Even you can hold one end and grab your lure and bend your pole and like slingshot it, bing, like that. That's just crazy. It's a badass pole. I got one right now sitting behind my TV. I'm finna go to Colorado here in about 3 more hours. I'm gonna stay up there for the weekend. I'm finna go up there fishing. I got a cabin up there for the next 4 days. I'm finna get
Alright.
up there and get me some fishing in. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna take my PlayStation down there though. In the cabin, I gotta figure out what the password to the Wi-Fi is. And so I'm gonna fish all day, and I'll be back on YouTube at night. That's gonna be all right. I'm kind of nervous, but I keep forgetting I got a homeboy going with me, and he's got a big ass dually truck. Cause it's snowing up there right now, so the lakes up there, it seems like they're all down dirt roads on the side of a fucking mountain. It gets on my nerves trying to drive up them muddy ass roads and snowy roads in my van. But so I will park my van. My homeboy's taking his big ass dually truck. He's got 6 wheels on it. We might be a little bit better than in my van. I can't wait either. It's what time is it? It's about 12 o'clock. I'm gonna jump off here at 12 and pack my car up, and then I'll be back on it till about 3:30. My wife gets off, and we're out of here. Yeah, 5 hour ride,
Where do
but
you
it's
live?
worth it. In Texas.
Oh, I live in Georgia.
Oh yeah, yeah. We go to Colorado a lot here, cause Colorado is it's about you. I live kind of off the corner of New Mexico, so to drive from Texas to Colorado, we don't drive very long through New Mexico. It's about maybe an hour we drive through New Mexico, and so we're already in Colorado as soon as we damn near leave Texas. So yeah, I go to Colorado a lot. Boy, I really like Colorado. I want to move up there, but it's just too damn snowy for me, and I can't get used to those mountains yet. People drive too damn fast.
Is that a fish?
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Do you have a
ooh.
fish on?
Yep, a
Oh, I
smallmouth
can tell. I can
bass.
hear it.
That's
It's
it.
gonna click, 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 click. Oh man, I had a hit. I'm gonna start like when I'm doing lift and drop. I'm gonna start letting it sit for 5 seconds.
Um,
One,
and you
two,
don't necessarily
three,
have to do that,
four,
but you do want to do
five.
that every now and then, especially when it vibrates. Let it drop and then start again, and they'll kind of find it. Cause sometimes when it vibrates, like you say, and you can't get it, just let it drop, and they'll follow it, and they'll give it a better hit. Cause yeah, sometimes when I'm doing a lift and drop, I'll just stop for a second too, let them kind of crowd up against it.
I'm using a shadow right now.
I'm trying to finesse all those baits, those crawler baits. I'm trying to finesse them all. I can finally use a crayfish, one of them plastic crayfish, to catch catfish.
Mhm.
I can finally get there and catch catfish with them damn things, and those are hard to get those catfish off the bottom with them jigs. But yeah, I can get them finally. I can finally get them because I like them big crayfish, but I like fishing with them damn things. The catfish don't give very
I
much.
like the way they look.
Yeah, me too. The catfish don't give a lot of money, but I can't help it. I love fishing for them because that's what I do a lot of fishing here in Texas for catfish and carp. And so in this game,
Mhm.
I really like to fish for them. They're just not worth a lot of money till you get to like Louisiana or something like that. They're so damn big. You been to Louisiana yet on here?
No.
Ooh, that's a tripped out stage right there. It's pretty hard to fish
The
there.
farthest I've been to is Rocky Lake so far.
Yeah, that damn Louisiana is something else. It costs a pretty penny to get to Louisiana too. And Louisiana ain't a grinding stage, but Florida is. So yeah, once you get to Florida, it's some bass down there called peacock bass, and they're worth
Mhm.
$200-300 a fish too. And you can
Kind of like a walleye.
yeah, they're better than walleye there, way better. Uh,
Oh, so I could make a lot of Wait, is 66 pounds enough fish hold?
hell yeah, cause they're just about 2-3 pound fish. They just freaking expensive as shit. And they
Are they hard to catch?
that's what I was finna say. They go all day. It's not a even the regular bass there. They're a little bit probably $50 under the yellow perch, but they're probably bigger than the yellow perch. So it's best to go for I mean yellow perch. It's best to go for the peacock bass because the regular bass they're bigger and they're a little bit less on money. Probably about the same, but more or less they're less. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to go. But yeah, you 60. What'd you say your keep net is 66 pounds?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I do reckon. Yeah, yeah. But 66 pounds anywhere is pretty good, long as you stay there new more than one day. Make sure to make your money and then stay there another day to get your profit. But yes, yes, that should be enough. And Florida is, I mean, it's cool. You can stand in one spot and peacock bass all day. I made a lot of money right there, boy. A whole lot of money. Boy, that's a big ass bass I got on the end of my thing. It looks like it anyway. Yeah, 3 pounder. $214. Smells good. I'm trying to get this unique. Come on, unique. Do you do any fishing in real life?
Kinda.
Oh yeah.
I try, but I don't know any good fishing spots around where I live.
Oh yeah. That's how it is where I live. I live in the city, so I tend to fish at our parks, and so I catch a lot of fish, but they're little bitty fish. They're not. They're mainly baby fish. You know what I'm saying? I just like to fish to. So when I do like right now go to Colorado, I got a little skill to go up there with, and I got a big ass tackle box to take too. But down here, it's not a lot of good fishing down here either. Till you can go out of town and fish, but I don't have the means to go out of town every day like I like to fish, and I like to fish every day. So like today, it's raining. It's been raining all week for like 2 weeks straight. I've been fishing like crazy because all of our parks they're overflowed, and usually where you go and walk at, where you fish from, close to the water, that's underwater. So fish are all right there eating all that nutrition and shit right there. Man, I've been catching fish like crazy. It's hard to believe that they're so close up to where you usually stand at once the water is overflowing, but that's exactly where they go. They come up out of there and they get right where your chairs usually sit. I'm like, hell yeah. I think they be eating like all the food that we drop right there or something. I don't know what it is, but that's exactly where they be at. Go fishing today and you can fish in like 13 feet. You just throw your line just right close and all the big fish are right there. I don't know really why that is.
I wish I knew some place like that. And another thing, does this ever happen to you? Like you could be doing a lift and drop or something, and when you try to press L2, it vibrates like a fish just hit it.
Yep. Keep on.
Like,
That's when you
does
hook
that
it.
mean it's hitting it exactly as you're pressing it?
That's when you. It's time to hook it. Yeah, that means that you're doing your presentation and he's trying to grab it. So it's when you keep on, you hold on to your left trigger. You keep trying to hook him. Yeah.
Oh, you don't, you hold on to it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. Cause that's what I'm doing right now is lift and drop. And when I lift it, they usually hit it. Or when I'm dropping it, they usually hit it. But when I feel it vibrate, I hang on to that hook and I let go of my reel end.
Oh, it almost just works.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up because usually on lift and drop, you're holding your hook to lift your pole, right?
Uh-huh.
And then on the way back down is when they usually grab it. So you gotta hurry up and grab it again so you can hook them. Yeah, like on that one, I can tell you the truth on that one. But the other one you're talking about, when they vibrate past it, I really couldn't tell you that. I don't want to lie to you like that. I don't. I'm kind of still just experimenting with that shit. But on lift and drop, yeah, you gotta hurry up and rehook them again.
There's a guy next to me. He just got a challenge called Real Breaker.
I got that last night, and it told me I was gonna break my fucking reel too, and I still broke it. Cause in the competition I won second place, and I won one of those little X series things you win, and I put
Oh,
it on my damn featherlight pole last night, and it said you're gonna break your pole if you throw that, and I was like, nah, let's see. Shit, snap that something down.
savage. Yeah.
And I thought when I got back
No,
I could fix it, but it wouldn't let me fix it. I had to buy another one.
you know, being savage can be a blessing or a curse.
Huh. I had to use it though. Couldn't help it.
That should be a shirt. Being savage can be a blessing or a curse.
Uh, like keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh, Oh, my game telling me what to do? Can't put my line on my reel? Out your mom.
And this game is full of glitches too. Like it'll make you turn your game off. It won't even let you put your line on there. Keep making your pole disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game is full of
I
freaking
just exit
glitches.
out of the game when that happens and come
Yeah.
back in.
Have you ever walked up to the water and threw your pole out and your line wasn't in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sucky ass glitch right there. It happens a lot in competitions to me. I'm like, gotta turn my damn game off during a competition. Do you do competitions too?
I try, but like I was gonna do the Emerald Lake one earlier today, but I forgot to put my fishnet,
Yeah, I
my
did too.
fish keep on,
Yeah,
and I couldn't do it.
I just went back out and spent $5,000 getting there. I had to do it twice. I got in 42nd place. I'm pretty good at them float ones, like the catfish, that muddy, cheesy cat thing. I got
Cheesy
second
cat.
place in that. Any of them float fishing in it, like even in Louisiana, that catfish one, I got fifth in that one. I can do those float fishing ones, but those bass ones, I can't do those. Those trout ones, I can't do those. But any of that float fishing shit, I'll just go get real expensive bait. I'll keep me some gold, and I'll go
You know
get.
what's funny about the unique cutthroat that my friend caught at when we were at Rocky Lake?
What?
So we were at Rocky Lake. We're talking about fish. I'm like, bro, if you cause he had just caught the first trophy rainbow, and I was like, yo, if you catch the first unique, bro, I'm gonna be angry, cause none of us had caught a unique yet,
Yeah.
any kind of fish. Like literally 2 casts later, he's using the I think it's man, what's oh, he was using a rainbow spinner, this really good one
Uh-huh.
I had showed him, and I'm telling you, man, literally 2 casts later, he catches a unique cutthroat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I hadn't caught him, and finally, I just started catching him one day. It took me a long time. I played this game for a long time. I wasn't catching uniques for shit. I didn't think you can catch them. And then finally, I started catching. I was like, damn. One day, I caught two of
Unique
them.
should work a different way. There should be a different way to catch uniques.
Like, what do you mean?
Like you should have to use like different ground bait or something,
Uh,
and then it like gives you like a 10 or 15% chance to catch ground bait during the duration of the. I mean, catch a unique during the
duration of that time.
duration of the ground bait. Like a 30-minute ground bait for like, and it would be specific to like a trout. It might not be like specific to rainbow trout, but it'd be specific to trout.
Uh,
Like there's trout ground bait, panfish ground bait, bass ground bait, salmon ground bait,
uh,
and then like perch ground bait and all that other good stuff.
I,
You think that
uh,
would make sense?
I, uh, I don't know. Since I finally started catching them, I can kind of understand it because I was looking to try to catch them during the prime times. And that's not necessarily true. I caught two. I was in Florida and I caught it's a gaffy something catfish. It's like a ocean catfish. I caught that unique in my next cast. I caught the Florida Gar unique. So, and neither one of those is in the high time.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch from my sunny day. I mean, sunny days aren't bad, but it's just the fact that they're not good.
Did you fill up your keep net?
Nope, I'm at 20
Yeah, you might as
pounds.
well fill it up with anything and then switch to a different day. It's
I don't
more
know how to
money.
catch pike. I don't even know how to catch pike.
It doesn't work on that same spoon. Just throw it
On that
closer.
same what?
That any spoon,
I just got back.
Wait, what do you mean?
any spoon you got. You can catch pike with that narrow spoon you got.
Uh,
Yeah, just don't throw it
well,
so
narrow
far
spoon
down.
is not working for me.
It will. Just don't throw it so far down where those walleye are. Throw it closer to the right, not so far to the left, like where that last bush is. Throw it more to the right in the bush and bring it out of the bush, cause they're stuck in those bushes and they'll follow it out those bushes. Cause where you're
Do you
throwing it.
think a straight and slow will work?
I don't never use straight and slow. I don't think that it works, but it's just not as good as what you should try. Like, watch. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Like, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, I caught a fish on that one. Now, Do it like I said with that bait you got. Don't worry if it goes up and down. Just when you throw it out there, go 1, 2, 3, and make your 3 bubbles pop up, and keep it at 3 bubbles. 1, 2, 3.
Wait,
Keep it at
one, two, three for what?
on your reel end. Put it on
Wait,
three.
but what do you mean?
Put it when you throw it out there. Lift your gears up to 3, like your up and down thing on your reel. Lift it up to 3 dots. So throw it out there first, and throw it in those bushes to the right. Not so far down, but kind of like in the middle. Not where your walleye are, but down back to the right a little bit. Throw it out right there, and then make sure you got 3 dots over on the right, the up and down dots, not the left and right dots, not your tension dots.
Up and down?
Yeah, up and down is gears. Once you see what I'm talking about?
Wait, do you mean with the arrows?
Yes, those are your gears.
Okay, so what do I do? Then
Go
what do I
to
do with it?
go to 3. Make sure it's 3.
Like stay at 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then throw
That's
your
really
reel.
fast.
Throw your reel out there.
I did.
Okay, now go 1, 2, 3, and you should get 3 dots.
Wait, what do you mean 1, 2, 3?
Reeling in. Don't hold it. Just go 1, 2, 3. Reel in 3 times, like real smooth, like that. Like with that, like one, two, three. Did you get 3 dots?
Nearly
One,
level
two,
6.
three. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a bite.
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
hold on.
Yes. Okay. So that means that no matter how you reel in, long as you got those 3 dots, no matter if your thing is going now. If my lure, you know how you can see your lure on the right. If it starts going too high, I'll slow down and let it go back down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to keep it one. I'm trying to keep 3 dots the whole time.
1, 2, 3.
Even if you have to press it 1, 2, just try to keep those 3 dots. Try not to go past 3 dots.
The reason I'm not not liking this right now is because I'm getting bites, but they won't freaking take it.
Because you're not take your time. Now listen to me real quick. Now when you get 3 dots, don't go 3 dots again. You know, don't try to go 4, 5, 6. No, go 3 dots, and when it disappears, go 1, 2, 3 again. Now if your things drop down to 2 dots, then go one more, hit it one more time, 1, and make that 3rd dot pop up there. Don't try to go over your 3 dots, because then you're reeling way too fast. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I always just go 1, 2, 3, and before it drops down, I try to catch it before it drops down, and I hit it again and keep those 3 dots. Not necessarily pumping it 3 times, just pumping it enough to keep my 3 dots up. You know what I'm saying? So not necessarily 3 every time, just whatever it takes to keep him with 3 dots, because that's your presentation. And so if you keep your presentation high, they can't resist it.
Okay, so I just did that again, and I caught it. Wait, before you say anything, I caught a young northern pike.
Uh-huh.
But here's the problem. So it did that thing where it's gonna take a bite, and I set the hook, and guess what happens?
Okay, because you was reeling in probably. I know he popped off, but that's part of the game too. So you'll learn how to just mainly keep your hook in it.
No, he didn't pop off.
Oh, he didn't?
That's what I don't understand. All those other times he doesn't pop off, but now he wants to pop off. He doesn't want to pop off.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's your lure presentation. That 1, 2, 3, that shit works for me a lot. But just with this jig though, this lift and drop works a lot better than that. Cause if you think of a jig don't swim. Like a spoon, that spoon you're using, the more the faster you pull it through the water, the more it glistens off the sun. And that's why that's a swimming bait. It's a dead fish. It mimics a dead fish. Falling to the bottom. And so I don't know, but in this game it doesn't actually mimic a dead fish, because it's a lot better when it's moving at the bottom down there. But like with this jig, it likes that up and down, and they hit it on the way down. So that lift and drop.
Yeah, that
works
just
real
happened
good.
to me when I cast, and I got my snag out. It was dropping, and I got hit.
Yeah, they usually hit them all on the drop. And the cool thing you say, why use a bait caster? With this bait caster, a lot of the lures you use, they're weedless. Like I fish with frogs here to catch bass, and the hooks, it's a smushy bait. So when the fish hit it, it smushes down and the hooks pop out and it'll hook the fish. So when you're in the bushes don't make it smush, so it'll go all through the bushes like a little ball. It'll just go through all the bushes and the fish jump up and grab it and they smush it and the hooks pop out. So that's why you can fish in the weeds with that thing. Oh, just like this jig head.
See, oh my gosh, come on, it just happened again.
If you look close at a bass jig, you'll see a brush in front of the hook, and that brush keeps the weeds from hooking it. And that's what I'm using right now as a bass jig. And that sun gun is working like fire, boy. It's a 3-aught and it's done it. I ain't caught no unique though. I'm over here catching the crap out of bass though. And I'm in the spot to get the unique one, and I ain't got him yet. Is that lure presentation still working for you?
I don't know, man. It's just.
And like I said, I try to keep it out the air, but any way that you can reel it in to keep those 3 dots and not going over 3 dots is gonna get you fish. But just try not to get 3 dots and keep pumping fast, because you're gonna lose a lot of fish like that. Just try to get 3 dots and stop and let it float for a second with those 3 dots, and when they disappear, hit it again. And when they disappear, hit it again. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I am getting paid off these. I got 31 pounds of 55. Let me see how much money I got. $2,100. Not too bad. And all these fish are $100 fish. I did not know that these fish would be like this right here. I only caught one trophy.
This is making me just want to float fish for the rest of my life.
Change your lure.
I just, for some reason, I have a feeling it's not the lure because this doesn't happen when I'm fishing for trout.
I think you're thinking too much in it. Yeah, it's just a video game. You can't let the video game get you down like that. Like I say, change your lure and see what happens. Oh man, they hit that on the way down. Cause sometimes you do get in the dead spots in this game. Yeah, it does happen. Especially in those competitions, you'll sit in one spot and you'll fish and you'll catch 5 good fish, and you won't catch any more of the whole competition at that one spot. Like, God, oh my God, I caught 3 trophies in a row. I want to stay right there. You just gotta move. Or in a lot of them, that YouTube, they say go up an hour, like change your times an hour. But I don't know. I just move around. I fish for a different fish. I keep playing it because I don't want to leave one place to spend money to go do the exact same thing. And the same thing is what you're going to do. You're just going to go fish somewhere else. And you got to get used to not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get used to just say, okay, well, even your challenges. Have you looked at your challenges?
What do you mean?
When you tell me when you pull your pole out the water, I want you to go to your menu one time. I'm gonna show you your challenges.
Oh, yellow perch.
Oh man, these damn things are eating the shit out of this. I leveled up again that fast. I'm on level 16.
Okay, so what'd you say, dude?
Okay, I'm gonna press it with you. Go to your name over there, next to premium buy. Go to your name.
Hello.
And then go over to challenges. This is what you do when you get bored, like you are. You don't know really what to do. You just want to fill up your keep net and get out of there. Go down and try to do these challenges, cause these are how you get gold coins. Like they got panfish overlord. You can just go right there to that bridge to the left right there and just fish for panfish. And you need to start working on those to get gold coins. Let me see what else is there. Pike Master. You got one called Lucky Barber, where if you get so many, I need to get 21 strikes in a row to get some gold coins. Trophy Gainer. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's when you kind of get bored of fishing. You can just you can figure out different ways to fill up your keep net by getting the gold coins. Cause you don't want to do what you're just gonna do and get tired of fishing and leave. You spent money already. You need to at least try to get your money back. And that's what we.
Oh, I know I'm gonna get my money back. I bought 2 days, and tomorrow's a rainy day.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong getting more. You know, cause all that you gotta do is
No, I'm
fill
gonna
it
get
up.
way more than my money back, dude. If I fill my whole keep net with walleye, dude, I'll make like at least $2,000 profit. Okay, dude, I think I figured. Okay, at least for predatory fish like pike and perch. So I'm not gonna say this for sure, but what you probably want to do is okay. Let's say the fish is coming up on it and the tension starts to go up. As it goes up, you like it happens so much to me. I kind of know the time right before it's gonna let go of it. Like as close as you can till you think it's gonna let go of
Yeah,
it.
and then hook
Then
him.
try to set the hook.
Yeah, yep, yep. That's true too. Yep,
I don't
yep,
know if that's like the perfect kind, but it's worked 2 times in a row so far.
yeah, yeah.
And you're not
It,
always gonna get it because it's kind of hard to know when to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Cause sometimes they give you a good pull, and then sometimes they give you a little
Yeah, it's
bullshit
because you were laying in the same position for a long
two line
time.
pull. I mean, two little blue dot pull, and then sometimes that blue dot fills up, like you say, to orange. Sometimes it gets all the way up to orange, but not all the time. Yeah,
When it gets up to orange, it probably means a bigger fish.
yeah, it is. Or he's just really laying down at the bottom.
I just think Lone Star Lake is a little bit misleading because on Lone Star, literally, like when that bass does that, you just set it like whenever you want.
Yeah, it's the first
You can
stage.
wait like
It's
5 minutes.
it's the first stage. It's a lot of stuff they don't teach you in that first stage too.
And like one thing I hate the most out of, I mean, I love this game, but one thing I hate about it the most, you know how when you go on your like tips thing, your helper thing, where the question mark,
Yeah.
it tells you how to catch fish in Lone Star, but after Lone Star, it doesn't give you any other tips like that to catch any other fish. Like that is
Yeah.
troll factor. That is number one troll factor.
Because they want you to fish it. That's why I say instead of leaving, just switch what kind of fish. Try to go in and catch every fish. Try to catch every trophy of every fish you can. Like when I go to a lake, I try to
Yeah,
catch every fish in that
I'm
lake.
fishing for trophy yellow perch right now.
Yeah, I try to fish for every. If you look at one of my videos, I show you 6 spots for trophy perch. Because there's a competition, you got to catch nothing but trophy perch. And I know where 6 of them are.
Wait, they literally stay in the same spot.
Yeah. The trophy perch do for sure. Not, yeah, trophy
How,
perch do.
how do you know?
Because I know where they are. I just told you I know where they
Like at Emerald
are.
Lake.
Yeah. He say, how do I
Can you tell
know?
me?
Yeah, actually, let me see. If you look at my last video, can you watch YouTube right now? Like on your phone or anything? Cause
Yeah.
it's one of my last videos. It's the perch competition, and that's what it's named too. It's yo, let me see. Cause it's from
So the
today.
spawn,
No,
so
it's
like
not
the
from
spawns
today.
for
I'm
trophy
lying.
fish are.
For the
Huh?
perch, for sure, they stay in the same spot for perch for sure. They do. I can't say that any other, cause I catch a lot of trophies of pickerel from over on the left on the ground. You know how you're on the bridge and they got the other one on the left over there. I go over
Uh
there and
huh.
I fish to the left down that wall of bushes over there, and I catch a lot of trophies out of there. So I can't say that they stay in the same spot, but I do know you can run when you're fishing. You run over a fish and and you go out there again and you feel him vibrate again and he won't move. That's always going to be a trophy fish. And they come like walleye sit down there like that. Everything pretty much there sits down there like that. I haven't ran into that in a lot of other stages, but I do run into that a lot on that stage. So, like, say to the left, when you look to the left, you see that the lilies that's going in front of that tree right there. You see to the left uh, where
Yeah,
you're
I know what you're talking about.
okay, right there at the on the left side of those lilies. If you can come through there without getting snagged, there's a trophy right there on the far left side. You know how they go out to the right, and the right is where the water opens up? It's to the
Uh
left.
huh.
It's to the left. It's at the beginning of the lilies. If you can come through the beginning of the lilies, and you'll go right under it, right through there. You'll hit a hill. You'll come up, come back down, and usually if you come up too high over that hill, you'll get stuck in those lilies. So you want to come out of that hill, and you'll see your bobber drop back down. Let it drop back down to the ground, and then come out, and that trophy fish is sitting right there. And then, okay, to the left more, where you stand right there, it's a small stumps just standing out the water. If you look front to the left right there, where that first peg is, not the bridge peg, but the other peg. If you look right there, it's a little brown stump sticking out the water. If you hit that stump and reel back in toward the bridge, it's a trophy fish right there too. It's a trophy perch right there too. And then back behind you, where that tree is that look like it's raining, if you go back in that corner right there, it's one right there in that corner. And that son of a bitch is hard to get because it's hard to get any speed reeling out because he's so close in that corner that when you're reeling out, you always bounce right over him. He's hell to get out, and that's why I don't play that competition a lot because those trophies are so close to the edge. It's too hard to get them out.
Dude, this guy just caught a 4-pound northern pike. Probably on a shiner.
I seen a dude catch a 6-pound some kind of pike out there. I don't know what kind it was, but it was fucking 6 pounds. It was 3 kilograms, and I looked up what 3 kilograms was, and it's 6 pounds. I was like, golly, I haven't caught a 6-pound shit out of there. I think I've caught a 4-pound something, but I ain't caught a 6-pound nothing. And he was reeling in there. I thought it was a unique or something. Shit, it wasn't a unique. It was a 6-pound damn pike, some kind of pike. I was like, damn, I did not think that they get 6 pounds out there. But I know the further out that your pole will go, the bigger the fish are. Like the unique pickerel that's on that stage, he's at least 200 feet out. You got to at least be able to throw 200 feet out to get him. Man, I'm really shooting for this unique bass, and I'm not getting him. And I might have to speed up time because I need 10 more pounds, and my thing is full. Oh man, and they're just hitting me left and right, man. I'm catching fish like crazy with this damn bass jig.
Wait, which one? Is it one of the first ones you unlocked?
The 3-aught solid yellow.
Oh no, I don't have that one.
Man, they ripping it, but I'm just using the lift and drop, and what I'm trying to do is when I lift it, try to get it up so it'll actually drop back down, and every time I get to drop back down, they snatch that some gun. I just caught a trophy largemouth that's almost 5 pounds. Now, my next fish should be the unique. Give me the unique, damn it. I'm wondering, let me see what time it is. Well, no, I wouldn't say fish at a different time because this thing slopes. So if I can get a unique, it's going to be right here in the next few minutes. Unless it's just we can catch them in not the high time. Yeah, that lift and drop is kicking butt over here, boy. If I can just get it to lift up high enough, yeah, and drop. There we go, that drop. Oh, yeah, I got me another one. I slung him out, and he fell on top of that truck. Oh, and he's stuck on the truck. I can't get him off.
And I don't know how. I seen this guy on YouTube. This guy's a crazy madman. He's fishing the lilies that are like right across from the bridge. I don't know how shallow it is right there, but it looks pretty shallow. And he's catching freaking like 2-3 pound trophy pickerel.
What depth? All the chain pickerel there is at least 40 inches deep. So anywhere around there is at least 40 inches deep. Cause I fish for pickerel 40 inches. Even in my competition, I fish 40 inches, and I do pretty damn good in my competition. You talking about directly to the right of the bridge? Like,
No, it's to the left of the bridge.
in which bushes? Right there to the left, right
No,
there?
it's weed. It's a patch of lilies.
Okay, cause there's pickerel all over there, and especially in the front of those lilies. There's pickerel right there. There's a
No, not the. Yeah, I know you're thinking about a different patch of lilies. I know what lilies you're thinking about.
right there in front
That's
of
not
that
the
tree
lilies. I'm saying.
where I said that
Yeah, I'm
yellow
not talking
pickerel.
about those.
Oh, okay. And say yeah, there's fish all around there. There's them pike all around there. There's a walleye patch right there in front of them lilies I'm talking about too.
Man, I don't think lure fishing is for me, bro. I don't think it's for me.
um, I tend to catch fish a lot faster with a lure. Like, let me see. I'm gonna see how long I've been
No,
out
no,
here.
not okay. Let me not say that, cause I can catch spotted bass all day with a lure. And maybe, and I haven't tried catching largemouth or smallmouth, so I wouldn't know if I'm good at catching those. Matter of fact, no, cause at Mudwater I was catching largemouth with the grub on the quarter ounce #1 hook.
So you're using the wrong baits. Use a spoon.
I am using a narrow spoon right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. You got to learn how to finesse those plastic baits. You just ain't gonna go out there and professionalize them real quick.
No, I catch a lot. I catch a lot of bass with the plastic grubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I do the lift and drop at. It may only be a 1 dot presentation,
Yeah.
but they almost always take it.
Yeah. Cause on lift and drop, I can't really get it to 3 dots my damn self, but it
I
works
know how to
damn
get it
good.
to 3 dots. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
You have to hold L2 so your rod is like being held up in the air,
Yeah.
and then reel at 2 or 3 speed.
Yeah. On the way down.
No, just well, I don't think it really matters, but just let it hit the bottom. Lift up your rod with L2 and hold it, and then reel at 2 or 3 speed, and you'll be doing lift and drop.
Oh.
Try it.
Okay. The way I do lift and drop is I lift my pole and I let it go and reel in while letting go, while it drops back down. Lift, reel in while it drops
That's
back down. That's
I've
lift and
never
drop.
tried it that way. The only 2 ways I know how to do it is that way, and then I do it a way where I reel in all the slack, then I lift it up, and I reel in the slack again, lift it up,
Yeah,
reel in the slack.
when I'm reeling in the slack, I'm dropping my pole back down. So when I lift it back
Oh
up,
yeah.
my lure comes back off the ground, and I reel it back in as it's dropping, and back up.
Did you try it the way I told you?
Here, tell me one more time.
So you just cast out anywhere,
Yeah, I'm out there.
then lift up your pole with L2,
Yeah.
hold it, and reel at 2 speed, almost like you're doing a stop and go.
Oh,
Is it doing it?
yeah. But it's not coming. Okay, I was gonna say it's not coming off the ground, but here it is. It is now. Seeing they're tickling it.
I don't know how good it works though. I've had big experiences with just doing it the other
And you
way.
just leave your thing lifted up the whole time?
Yeah.
Then how do you hook your fish? If your hook's already hooked.
Well, I think when you do it that way, when I did do it, and the few fish I've caught that way, what I do is once I see the fish hit it.
You
Well,
just
when the
let go
fish
and
hits
grab
it,
it
most
again?
of the time when you're doing it that way,
They just
it
jump on
takes
it.
it all the way.
Yeah.
You most of the time don't have to set it.
Yeah, nah, I ain't getting no hits like
But
that.
if you do have to set it, then just let the slack go, and then let the slack go, and then start reeling and then set.
Yeah, yeah, nah. I didn't get it. Let me see. I did it again, but I didn't get a bite.
It didn't work.
Let
See,
me see,
I
I'm
don't know
trying
how
it
to use
again.
that. Like it's telling you have a 2 or 3 presentation, but it's not really working.
Yeah. Cause see, it worked. I caught one.
Is it good?
I don't know. Let me see.
I hear the
Clicking.
tick.
Yeah, it's ticking. It came on in. Looks like about a 2-pounder. Yeah, 3-pounder. Yeah, it
Whoa,
worked.
a 3?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
$208.
And you know what though? The thing about Emerald Lake, I've never really been good at catching pike in the first place. So, I mean,
And there,
to
you
me it doesn't
fish-
matter that much that I can't catch pike very well.
You fish
But I feel
for
like
'em. I caught
when
another
I
one
get
with that
to-
technique too. That fast. So that's pretty good technique, my friend. My bad
Oh,
for
you got
cutting you
another
off.
one?
Yeah, but I just wanted to tell you I caught another one that fast. I just threw it in there too, lifted it up, and that some bitch jumped it on there as soon as I started reeling.
So
He's a
you think
little,
that's a good technique?
yeah, he's a little bit smaller, but it worked. I can't knock it. I'm gonna try it again. I just filled up my keep net though, but I'm gonna try it again just to prove you right. Cause hell yeah, it worked again that fast. But what I did, I took it up to 3 dots instead of you said to 2 or 3. I did 2 and it didn't work because my presentation wouldn't really get up there. And then I would switch to 3 and my presentation got like a regular lift and drop. And they hit. Oh, guys, hung in the bushes. Let's see. Uh, yeah, no, I didn't get a hit that time, but yeah, I caught 2 back to back.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. It's working for me too. Wow. Oh, and I think this is a Wally. It probably is just a really small one.
Nah, I doubt it. You ain't
If
gonna
this is
catch
a.
too many in that sunny, and on that sunny day.
Oh, I caught a black crappie.
Yeah, you ain't gonna pull
Maybe
in
it's
a
because
lot
my
of.
grub is kind of small. I'm using a grub. Does lift and drop work with spoons?
I would say it would, but that's just not how lift and drop. I mean, a spoon, a lift and
In real
drop.
life, you probably wouldn't do that.
No, a spoon is a lift and drop is for a jig head. Something with like a crawfish. Crawfish don't necessarily swim like fish. They kick across the water real quick and then they drop to the ground and they.
Dude, I just caught 2 fish in a row doing it that way. I think that's the way to go with that lift and drop. The
See, but is it
other
saying lift and
presentation.
drop or see when I was doing it, it was saying twitching.
Oh, it only does twitching if you don't let it hit the bottom.
Uh,
What'd you say? What? Wait, what, Anthony? Yeah, so I'm using the red grub on the 1/4 ounce #1 hook jig head.
yeah.
I think if I put my jig head size up a little bit more,
See, mine is saying
I'll ca
twerking or twitching, but it's working.
yeah, twitching is
I
good too.
just caught another 3 pound fish. No, but when you say hold my reel up in the air
Yeah.
and reel in like that, it's working like crazy. But it's just not giving me. It's not giving. It's not saying lift and drop. It's saying twitching, and I'm letting it hit the ground, but it's
Well
still saying
then,
twitching. But it's
no, no,
working.
no. You have to let it hit the ground completely and then reel again. Like let it hit the ground and let it stand there for like half a second.
Alright. Two
Like
hundred
you
and
can't.
ten dollar fish.
I don't know. I haven't perfected that or anything, but I know how to do it at least.
Okay, I got
That's why I like
130.
doing it at 2 speed better. Because when you do it at 2 speed, it lets it like ride on the bottom a little bit,
Yeah, that's probably why I
and then
can't
it.
get it because I went to a two. I went to a 3 speed. I'm gonna have to switch back to a 2 speed and see if I can hit it. Cause that's probably is what it is. 140 is my lowest.
Dude, every cast that I'm doing that technique that I just told you is working. I'm
124.
not catching big fish, but I mean it's fish.
Yeah.
I wasn't catching anything before. And it's a little bit hard to get up to the 3 presentation, but it's not that hard to get it to a 2 present. See, yeah, I'm at a 2 presentation right now.
I messed up. Oh shit. Oh shuckins. Don't fill up. Oh man, I got rid of 2 fish for 1. I can't be doing that. Okay, that's the end of my fishing day. See how much
You gotta
money.
go?
No, I'm gonna just pass to the next day. I just got $4,000 almost. So I made it here. I had $36 when I got here. That's it. And
Can you try that, what you call it again? The technique I told you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Shit, as long as it works, I ain't gonna stop that shit. I'm finna fast travel to the next day though. I thought I could catch me a. Oh, that's why I didn't catch no unique. Cause there's not a unique largemouth bass over here. There's only trophies. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna move spots. I know where it's smallmouth bass. So I'm gonna
I
try to
think aren't
catch
there
me a
unique
unique.
smallmouth?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try to catch those the next here on this day. Cause yeah, I was fishing largemouth because I found them and there's not even any uniques over there. Damn it. That's fine now. I'm gonna go for a unique smallmouth. So let's go ahead and see what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to stay. Well, that's good weather then. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick pause and go make me a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I didn't think we were gonna take a break for that. I mean, since you did not early. I keep telling somebody to sell my fucking car. I'm trying to get out there in the fucking rain. I'm gonna be wet this time. It will not stop raining. But I'll get it packed. I'll put it there.
Stop sucking your finger.
Yeah, my bad. I had missed your calls. Sitting here talking on this damn game. Got this old ass man on here that we kind of started
Alright. Max level on what? I don't know.
Already. Nice rainy day to be on the highway.
What's you about to go?
Yeah. All right, baby. I love you.
Alright, bro. I'll see you later.
Huh? Oh, no, I was talking.
I'll see you later.
Oh, you finna go?
No, oh, I thought you were from there.
Oh, no, I was talking to my wife. It's lunchtime. I had to call her right quick. We finna get out of town. She ain't finna take no lunch break today. She getting off early. Time to burn out. I can't wait either. I'm ready to hit Colorado. Stop by me one of them old dispensaries. No. Let's go fishing. Let's fast travel to what time? Yeah, I'm finna go do some super duper fishing, boy. 5 a.m. it is. Before I fast travel though, I'm gonna locate these damn bass. I think they're no, I don't know. I can't remember where the hell they are. Yeah, I think they're here. Yes, I do believe this is the spot. Look at him. Got here. They didn't want to put the string on my damn pole.
Yeah, I'm finna go to the next day now.
Alrighty, I'm going to the next day too. What?
I made 2,000 that day. It's 5 a.m. It's gonna start raining soon, and it's raining. Now it's time to make money.
Is it? Oh, you made it to one of those days where it's all day raining?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say if it's not all day raining, you gotta fish fast because it'll rain for like 2 hours on some days in the morning, then it'll stop. But it's still good fishing though.
So, even when it, dude, like even cloudy is great for fishing walleye. I've tried it before. I thought it was gonna be bad.
And if you can catch walleye, you can catch pickerel. That's why I say you're taking too much in, because you catch walleye and pickerel the exact same way, just like you catch bass with spoons. It's just they're in different positions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're not gonna have a hard time catching pickerel. You're gonna catch pickerel. You should be catching pickerel while trying to catch walleye.
I do. Just not as often as I used to. I used to catch like all the time, like pickerel with walleye. But now I catch like my fish keep is almost always full with all walleye.
You making some good money.
You know, definitely not a bad thing.
Hell no, you making some good money.
I'm just glad I got to the point where I can keep like 66 pounds, man. I'm gonna be making a good 4,000 profit every time I come here now.
That's the secret to this game, is getting that saving up and getting that big ass keep net. And then start buying your new poles and new other things, but I always...
And another, like, a keep net is really the first thing you need to be trying to upgrade every time you get to another stage of leveling.
Yeah.
Like, not only does a keep net allow you to make more money, it lets you go to other places without worrying about
your finances all the
making money as much.
Yeah,
like
because no matter
the
what
fish, they don't have to be as good with money.
Yep, because no matter, it's so much space in that damn thing. No matter what you catch, you're bringing in the money. Yep, you're like in my other one. I got a 200-pound one, and I can go anywhere I want to because I'm most definitely coming home with some money. Even if I'm paying fish the whole time, I'm coming home with some thousands because that's 200.
This might be one of the first times I've ever had a walleye fight this much. It's at least a 3.4 pounder. Might be a trophy, my first trophy.
Ooh, I got close to $4,000 for it.
So, like, if I was gonna make any YouTube video about walleye, try to go when it's raining or cloudy.
I got a
like
YouTube
on
video.
YouTube, he said, only go when it's raining. That's a lie. If it's cloudy, you're gonna catch them.
Yeah, I've got one on a rainy day, and that's all I've pulled out of there is walleye, nothing else but walleye. And that was the first, I had been there on a rainy day, and I still only caught just a couple of walleye. But I went there one time, and I mean, I caught nothing but walleye. I was like, damn. And that hadn't happened too many more times, though. Like, I was there just this time on a cloudy day, and I caught maybe 5 walleye. I didn't catch that many at all. Like, shit, that sucks.
And the vibration thing is actually pretty helpful. Like you said, it's pretty helpful.
Hell yeah.
Be watching YouTube. Oh, vibration. Start reeling, set the hook.
Yeah, that's what I say. Cause
what was that? What did you drop? I'm looking at you, Anthony. What'd you drop? Oh.
Because you do tend to have to sit there and watch that damn barber all day, and that should make your eyes hurt. Just sitting there staring at it like, yeah, I need some
What
sort of
the?
indicator. Um,
Okay, Dragonville's not bad.
do you know how to change your pose and everything without going into your menu?
No. Oh, yeah. What about, and what else? I think I know what that is. Yo, I got another walleye. Yo, this thing is putting some sting on my rod. But it's like a sting. But this thing like a nasty little Mustang. Got that 40 VR engine on there.
Say, do you know how to change pose on the fly without going to your menu?
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, already. I couldn't figure that shit out for a long time either.
Yo, like the thing that was gonna make me believe it or not. I know you're gonna like roast me for this. Oh, whoa, this walleye. This is a nice one. But the first thing that really got me, I couldn't figure out how to equip new stuff.
Uh,
Like I'd go into inventory, and I couldn't figure out how to get to the items.
uh,
And then I moved my right knob, and I was like,
yeah.
shoot myself in the head. What?
Yeah. It's so many different, like your left side of your control works the left side of the screen, the right side of the control works the right side. That's that computer shit. That's how you know they switched this
Ooh,
from computer to.
dude, I just leveled.
I really do hope. Do you see the garage on this game?
The rut?
Garage?
No, I've never seen that. What is that?
When you pull that fish in, press B, look at your that like your line of equipment and press look at that thing all the way down. It looks like a house.
Uh-huh. What about it?
It looks like it's a garage. I wonder what we got it for.
Oh, it holds like your fish keepers, your costume and stuff, all that stuff. Not your costume, but you know, the stuff you equip on yourself.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a house. Cause it's got a car in it. You see it?
I wish you could get on those canoes in mud water. That would be freaking like lit.
See, that's why I think they're gonna. I think that's what this garage is for. They're gonna give us updates for boats.
They
I think.
need to put boats in
Yeah,
this
I think
game.
that's what this
It just
this
makes
is for.
sense.
I think that's what that house is for right there. But you could be right. I have to go home and check that out. I didn't even look and see if that's what that was. Even that
It
box
just
above
wouldn't
it.
make sense.
That box above it. What's that box for?
I got another Wally, but it's not as big. Oh, the box? I don't know. I don't know, but I know it was either the house or the box, and I went in there and it was holding my fish. It had my fish keep I wasn't using.
Yeah.
It had my.
And I believe you, because
like-
you just said that you didn't know how to equip your shit, so I'm sure you was all up in there looking at how to equip it. So yeah, I believe you. I do believe you. I for sure do that. But yeah, okay, that's because I didn't know anything was down there. And it's easier to go through that and pick all your shit instead of keep going down all the time. But I just haven't got used to doing it like that yet. Because it does work better than just scrolling down through all your shit, especially when you get to like 100 pieces of damn tackle. You gotta scroll down all that shit. It's better just to press down and go to like hard baits.
This is my third or fourth Wally. So far.
I'm right there with you on bass. We started at the same time. I think this is my fourth bass. And I'm going for smallmouth, trying to find this unique. You got me on leveling up though. I'm a little bit behind. You just leveled up, didn't you? Since you're a lot higher level than me, we might level up at the same time. It's gonna take you a little bit longer. So, and I still got a little ways to go, but I'm a little bit above.
No, and I didn't ask you to make me that cereal. As a matter of fact, I should have
Boy,
made
I
you
am
this.
ripping these things out. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
go
to
to
where I really like this bass jig. I was not a bass jig fan, but I'm gonna mess around and only fish with
yeah,
bass jigs. But I'm really trying
as far as levels,
to be
the walleye gets good. That's why
I'm trying to be a what do you call it,
I'm
a
just really
lure
glad before I
fan.
found out
I
about
don't like
walleye.
I like float fishing, but I'm trying to. It seems like to me all you gotta do is put your pole in the water for float fishing and wait. I want to be able to finesse. I don't want to have to sit and wait. I want to be able to go in there and speed fish like I'm doing now, going in there and actually
Oh
pulling them
yeah.
out at my discretion. And this dang on
I haven't had one yet.
bass jig is
Dang on,
showing
I
out,
haven't even had breakfast.
especially when I let it drop. Boy,
Shut up,
I
Molly.
can't get enough of
My little sister always want to eat because she see other people eating.
it. That's kids for you.
You can't get one, Molly. Exactly.
Are you watching her? Or you babysitting your sister?
Yes.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 15.
Oh, really? Yeah, you sound a little older. You don't sound too much like a kid.
Why? Because I don't say immature things.
No, your voice is kind of deep. You don't sound like a
Oh,
kid. You got it kind of like you're turned into a man in your voice. You still got kind of a kid voice, but it's got a little rattle in it like a man.
yeah.
And I talk to a whole lot of kids on here, so now you don't sound like a little kid.
This one time I got kicked. I got kicked out of 18 plus party. They. Shh. Shut up, man. Dang. She's trying to eat these muffins, bro. She ate like 3 things this morning.
She's
Just because I
bored.
got muffins.
She said, "Give me."
Later. You're gonna wait.
She's gonna fucking stab you. You better give
Nothing
her
right now
one.
because it's not even lunchtime. I don't think so.
She's gonna stab you with your back turn. You're gonna be pulling a fish. You're gonna feel a pair of scissors in your back. She's gonna be like, Brownie.
Hey, bro. I was about to say this one time I joined the 18 plus party and I told them I was 19 and they believed me, right?
Uh,
So they really, I don't know. I don't even think I sound like a 19-year-old, but they believe me.
uh,
And then I said, why don't you come help me hold my life long sturdy rod? And then they kicked me.
like, okay, he's not 19. 2013 o'clock.
My sister, I know she sound like a brat, but she get whooped all the time.
It says she get whooped all the time.
Well, she is pretty bad.
Uh,
At school, she be bad. And she think like just cause she complaining and yelling over the mic that I'm gonna give her muffins.
How old is she?
She's 6.
Oh,
Mahali, aren't you 6?
I got a 6-year-old. He's at school right now. He's in kindergarten.
Nice. Wait, how old are you?
I'm almost 40. I'm 38.
Dang, bro. Oh, dude, my mom's 40.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 38.
And my brother, he's 12. He's in the room right now. I'm gonna have to get off in a little bit. When is the next time you think you're gonna, like, you think when I get off, you're not gonna be on when I come back on?
I'm finna get on the highway. I'm finna go to Colorado at about 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna stay on here till about 3 o'clock and I'm out of here. Probably at about 2 o'clock because I
When
got
it,
some friends coming over at about 2 and we're gonna pack the car. So I'll probably
where'd you
get
get
on.
this? Where'd you get this?
I'll probably be on again later
How
on
many are
tonight.
there?
Cause I think the cabin
But
I think the cabin I
when
got.
you get back to Colorado, when you think to Colorado, you think you're gonna play?
Yeah, I think the cabin I got has Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna get up there and
Alright.
set up, and I'm getting on, spending the night on it. Cause I doubt if we do anything tonight. Probably get up there and kick back 10 in the morning. So yeah, I'll be on here tonight. You'll see me pop up.
You see
If
me
you
online, just hit me up.
if you catch my, do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you watch YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, and that way, cause I record all my videos, so you'll get a ping when I jump on.
All right.
Yeah, cause I record all of it, so
I don't
you'll
got
know.
no try. I'll subscribe to any, like, really, as long as I like your videos, I'll subscribe. And I like
Alright.
anybody that do this kind of game, cause really not that many people do it.
Yeah. I like it cause you just taught me something that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I think that's why, like I said, I don't make videos of like I know everything. I just put my little tips and tricks, but like you just taught me some real shit, and I do appreciate that shit. And I hope I taught you something like with that vibrating shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'm still fishing
Because
with that how you told me that
I was
lift and drop.
frustrated for a long time,
Oh my goodness, I hope
trying to
this is
figure
the
that out.
unique. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think we might have just figured the way out of lure fishing as far as lift and drop. You don't need to set the hook if you're doing it that way. We found out, cause like
Yep.
they just hit it right away.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to say that you can manually hook them when they vibrate past you, because I haven't been able to do it. And when I started noticing that and I started trying to hook them when they vibrate past me, I wasn't able to do it. And I noticed that they were more jumping on my damn hook. So all I could figure is that vibration kind of tells you the location and where you should be fishing. Because no, I haven't found a way to hook into them yet.
I do you at least to me, like, I think at least vibrating means that you're doing something right.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
And shit, I'm glad that you told me about this vibration, cause
That shit makes
it's
a
helping
whole
me.
lot difference. That shit makes a whole, and I found that shit on my own. I was like, oh yeah, I was trying to make my bobber bigger so I could see my bobber out there, and I seen that vibration. I was like, oh man. I immediately made a video on that shit.
What's the biggest fish you've caught in this game?
I think 50 pounds.
The biggest fish I caught so far was a 6-pound channel catfish.
Yeah, I think I just.
And right at the same time, I caught the 6-pound channel catfish. My friend caught a 9-pound one.
I was in Louisiana the other day in one of those Louisiana catfish competitions.
Yeah, Anthony. All right.
Yeah, let me see. I was in one of them Louisiana catfish competitions, and I slapped a 6-aught what's it called it hook on my thing, and
Do you think I could catch anything on a 4-aught hook in mud water?
I've been fishing with the 4-aught. That's what I took for that competition, that predator competition a while ago, and I wasn't getting out a bite. And I had a shiner on there too, and I was not getting a bite, but I was with a 3-aught.
And what about a 3-aught hook on Emerald Lake? You think I could catch a walleye on that?
Yeah, I just wouldn't go 4-aught.
It just take a good while.
I don't think so. That's what I was using the whole time there.
Oh, 3-aught?
Yeah.
And you didn't catch not one trophy still?
Yeah, I was of walleye.
Yeah.
No, I didn't catch any. I don't think I caught any trophies of walleye.
Me either, man. I just want
And I
to
might
watch how
have.
much money they bring in.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I did though. Cause like I said, I only caught like 5 damn walleye when I was there. I didn't do really good on walleye, and it rained all damn day.
Well, I know the 2-aught works. You probably needed to just size down a little bit.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
To me, 2-aught is the best way to go for anything that's 3 to 4 pounds.
Yeah. That's good information. I'll try to remember that.
Cause it won't take too long to get bites, and you'll just consistently get 3 to 4 pound fish.
And that's the big deal right there, is the consistency.
And that's how you get rid of those pesky perch and stuff.
Get them off those little hooks. And those perch suck, and those perch they follow you all the way to Alberta. You get to Alberta in that fucking snowy, frozen lake, and I'll be damned. First thing you catch is a perch. Like, what the hell? Damn perch way up
That's
here.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, them damn things haunt you.
I just asked you if a 3-aught hook works, and I immediately catch a fish on a 3-aught hook.
Yeah, they work. Yeah. It just I couldn't catch freaking walleye. I don't know why I couldn't pull in any walleye. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah, and another thing, if you want to catch trophy walleye, shiners are better.
see, and I always catch them with a
They're
spoon or
so
something.
expensive.
And then when you get to a higher level, they only cost like $500, like $450.
That's still kind of a lot for me right now. I'm on a pretty tight budget.
You should start doing your competitions and figuring out which ones you can do best. Cause like I said, I got in second place and they gave me like $35,000. I was like, hell yeah. But I've lost a lot and I've come in like between first and 10th place a lot, and so you get gold coins for coming in first and 10th. Uh, keep that. But yeah, and the bad thing though is since you haven't been in them, it's gonna be hard for you. Cause the good thing is when you're in a low level, you got a better chance of winning because you got like between your level of other fishermen, so you can kind of manipulate it. Like when I'm a low level and I got into my competitions, I automatically went and spent my gold on gold bait like frogs, and then I go in a catfish competition and I win every damn time. Because most people done already spent their damn gold already in these lower levels, and so they're fishing for
I have
minnows.
12 bait coins right now.
They're fishing with minnows and shit, and I'm fishing with gold bait. And so I'm really kicking ass on those low levels in those competitions. Even now, I'll still jump in a competition and use just uh, gold baits, and that's how I be damn near winning all the time.
I'm trying to save up for a crankbait.
I saved up for one. I don't like using the damn things.
You have one?
I got 3 or 4 of them. Not on this one, but I got like 3 or 4 of them on my
Oh.
other thing.
Dude, they are the best bait in the game.
They're just slow.
But it's you.
Or maybe
So many
once
fish.
you get one, you got to teach me how to use it. Maybe that's what it is too. Cause maybe I'll let it go all the way to the bottom, and then I'll stop and let it float all the way to the top, and I'll bring it all the way
Hey.
to the bottom, let it float all the way. That shit's so slow.
I'm gonna be real with you though. If you lose it, bro, it's a bitch.
I haven't lost anything on here, except if a fish break my line. Yeah, I haven't lost any tackle. And even when I get stuck, I've got stuck to where it red line, but I haven't got stuck where it actually broke. Yeah, I haven't never got stuck to where it snapped, but I have grabbed a big ass fish and snapped my shit. Even when my pole broke, it didn't take away my lure.
How annoying do you think this game would be if fish could take you into the weeds?
Say what?
Into the weeds and like snag you?
How awesome would the game be?
Nah, it wouldn't be awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it wouldn't. But it'll be realistic though. Cause
Oh, yeah, that'd be
they
realistic
damn
as
sure,
heck.
they damn sure do it to you. You know what I thought was cool as shit about this game? When I noticed that that my minnow was alive. It was actually out there swimming. I was like, holy shit! I don't know why I thought the minnow was gonna be dead.
I thought it was just gonna be like standing still.
I looked up that some bitch went to swimming, and then you can tell when the fish is around it, it starts swimming fast. I was like, hell yeah, that shit is about cool as shit right there. I like that. I like that.
And when you fish for walleye, do you fish deep or do you fish mid?
I always fish with a lure. I never fish for walleye with bait. I never
Oh.
float fish for walleye. Cause the reason why is where they are. To get further out there, my float pole wouldn't go out that far. And really, I just never even thought of float fishing for walleye.
Oh, dude, a match rod. You don't want to use a float rod. You want to use a match rod.
Yeah,
It lets you cast out farther.
yeah. What was I finna say? Yeah, cause that gold spoon, that narrow spoon works so fucking good with those walleye. I've never used anything different.
You talking about when it's raining though, right?
Yep, that gold narrow spoon kicks ass out there. You don't have to use anything else for walleye. So I've never float
Like,
fished
what
for
do you mean?
walleye.
Like, almost every cast getting a walleye?
Or at least for sure singling out the walleye during the
I
ragged
have the
day.
purple spoon. It works for trout and walleye.
Yeah, that purple spoon works for a lot of shit. I didn't get it at this early stage. I got it once I was. Oh yeah, you said you had already been to Falcon Lake, huh?
Yeah, I had went to Rocky Lake.
Yeah, I mean Rocky Lake.
I like when I went to Rocky Lake,
That's where you got that
no
purple
shortage
spoon.
of fish.
Nuh-uh, it
Problem is, I
wasn't.
just couldn't make any money.
Yeah, your thing was too small.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
only hold 44.
yeah. Compared to how much money you spent to get there. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Falcon Lake is just better.
Yeah,
It's just way better than Rocky.
yeah.
You can
Falcon Lake
catch
is way
trout
better.
and bass.
Yeah, they got some fucking hard competitions up there too. I lose horribly on those competitions up there in Falcon Lake. But I
Yo,
like.
there's like this just broken spawn on St. Croix where you walk up behind these weeds where there's a split and you cast right through that split,
Yeah, that's
not
why.
too far out.
And catch those pikes.
Oh, and the muskie.
Yep, yep. That's and it costs just so much fucking money to get there. But all you need to do is get there with minnows, and you hit that spot, and you're good to go. Spend day after day there. I was
Just
doing
make sure
that.
you can hold at least 100 pounds of fish.
Yep, I was doing that. But the thing is, like I said, I get so damn bored with it. So I tend to fish for all the fish there. Because I just start at the first fish and go a whole day catching those. Start at the second fish, go a whole day catching those. Because I get too damn bored sitting there. I got to move
But you were
around.
good to go for a while though, right?
Hell yeah. I mean, cause
All money?
they're like $2,000 fish. Yeah, they're way up there. They're way up there. They're not $100 fish at all. Each one of them some bitches is $1,000. Beautiful money, beautiful money. So as you get higher in the stages, you'll start noticing, man, the fish get well worth it. It's a cool ass game. It's money to be made. It's just manipulating your own mind and staying in one lake when you get so tired of fishing at one lake. You know what I'm saying? And making sure you make your money back. Cause sometimes I'm still hard head. Sometimes I get somewhere and I'm like, I want to spend 3 days and I'll pay for 3 days and I'll stay one day and be like, man, fuck this lake. And you know what I'm saying? I'd leave and I didn't even make like a quarter of my damn money back. Just cause I'm hard head. So I have to stop doing that and really try to make my money back. Really just calm down and stay at one lake for, hell, it won't hurt to stay a damn week. Yeah, but at least try to stay 3 days until you get that big ass fish net, and then you can do what the hell you want to do. You get to about 100 pound fish keep, you're straight. And I got a 200 pound one, so you know what I'm saying. I can go somewhere one day and get the hell out of there. But until then, I gotta make sure I'm making money and not just spending money. And that's really what it seems like I'm doing right now, but I'm not. I'm still making pretty good money. I just had to buy me a big ass fish keeper and I spent all my money. I got a big bass right now and I hope it's the unique I've been looking for. Cause I've been pulling him in for about 5 minutes and now he ain't came in. Yeah, and he's a bass. I get him close and he takes right back off. Hopefully it's the unique. I've been after him for a second, not too long, but I've caught about 15 fish, so. Is it the unique? Give it out. Oh no, it's a trophy, 5 pound trophy. Damn it, I want that unique bad. Keep you, buddy. This is fun right here, boy. I like catching fish. I get broke down when I ain't catching fish. They be like, this game sucks.
If you miss a strike, do you lose your bait?
Yes, most of the time.
How do you know if you missed a strike?
It'll tell you.
No, like if you weren't there.
You don't. You just gotta reel in, and if your bait number will go down, cause it'll take one away. That's the only way you can tell.
I think I missed my strike.
Yeah, you just gotta reel in and look and see if your number goes down.
I want to go get a muffin. I'm gonna eat breakfast all morning.
Give your sister a muffin.
She
Especially,
had one.
okay, I should say
She went and got it
especially
on her own.
if you ate two of them. She's over there like she's gonna stab you. Yeah.
Nah, she's a savage. She went and got her own.
He said she's a savage. That's when you know you're dealing with family. Oh, I'm doing it all wrong. No wonder I ain't catching shit. Oh,
I've never had milk that tastes like this. It's like it's on the verge of becoming spoiled,
look at the date.
but it tastes regular,
Look at the
and it
date.
doesn't taste nasty. It doesn't. It just the smell is like.
Yeah, it just stinks, huh?
Hmm. No, I don't stink. It's like a stale smell.
Yeah, like a getting old still.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Pretty good milk though.
Yeah, the way
Hey,
you you make me hungry, the motherfucker. I'm finna go there and cook me up something. You keep smacking on this damn microphone.
sorry, bro.
Brownies and milk.
What does
Okay.
it mean if you like, if your bobber's leaning back and it's picking up your line?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah, and fish don't bite off the ground.
Wait, so if it's like, if it's standing straight up and it starts leaning back and picking your line up?
A fish is. Are you fishing with something alive?
Yeah, I'm fishing with small minnows.
Yeah, it's running from a fish.
Oh,
It,
I never knew
as
that.
soon as it drop back down, get ready, cause it gets still, and that's when a fish hits. It'll run and it'll drop down, and that fish will snag.
I feel evil now.
Yeah, when it's
All this time to just sat there to go eat dinner and left my minnow hanging in midair for like 30 minutes.
but yeah, when it's a minnow and your thing goes crooked, that's cause it's running from a fish, and it's pulling
I feel
your.
like, man, if I buy some shiners and I can catch at least one trophy walleye, it might be worth it.
You should save your goal for competitions.
No, I'm a high enough level so I can buy it with money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's like 640.
And now the main thing is now when you go in with that shiner, put that 4-aught hook on there and see if you're lucky enough to get one. And if not, then go ahead and go to your 3. But try to at least use one of those shiners for a trophy by using a bigger hook. Just try it one time. If it don't work, fuck it. And you'll know it's working by when you throw it out there. If that fish don't start running within a few minutes, then it ain't gonna work. Cause then you throw that
I'm gonna
3
try
out.
to invite my friend, see if he's online.
You throw
Now
that
you might want to fish.
you throw that 3 out there, and that fish gonna go to running real quick. You'll know. All right, that. And even in competition, sometimes I'll fish with a huge hook until I catch maybe 2 fish, and then I'll go back down. Cause I think you'll get 1 fish maybe off of that 4-aught hook, but you're not gonna get them all day off of it. You'll just get that one biggest one out there, and then you gotta go back down to get more. What
And I
happened?
try to rotate and switch spots every once in a while too.
Mm-hmm. Have you figured out how the ground layout is there at Emerald?
Sort of. I know it's really deep. Like, I think there's a steep incline
Okay, say
from the
like you know how it looks like a field,
what?
like a like say a field when you're driving down the highway and you look sideways, you can
Uh-huh.
see those little up and down hills.
Uh-huh.
That's what that lake is like, and it's going left to right. And so when you go out there and you miss a fish, go down a little bit because they're swimming left and right. They're swimming left and right. They're not swimming forward and backwards. They're swimming left and right down those ridges. And as you reel in, you'll feel your bobber going up and over like 3 or 4 hills. You know what I'm saying? And in the bottom of each one of those hills, the further you go out, the deeper it gets and the bigger the fish get. And you'll still be in hills up close. You'll be still in holes out there, but you'll feel your thing going up and down. You'll feel it climbing hills. You'll start having to reel in fast to keep it off the ground. That means you're going up a hill. And then try not to really jump over the hill. Try to just fall back down the other side of it and fish her down there. But that's why I like fishing there. It's 'cause it's the ground. I know the ground. And I know if I run over a fish and I miss him by that vibrate, then I know he's moving to the left or to the right. So I just turn a little bit, go out there, and I'll catch him. That's why I call that place Sweet Waters. Because it's better than Emerald. It's sweet. No, that's my shit. I like that place.
I can't wait till I can go to Alberta. Like, I don't know how you feel about it, but when I start catching those Atlantic salmon,
Yeah, it was
I
on
don't
the
care
cut.
how big it is. I want to catch some Atlantic salmon. Those
You
things are freaking
did
boo boo huge.
did you catch any brown trout in Oh yeah, you ain't been a falcon, my bad.
Nah,
Those brown trout are
I'm
pretty
trying to
big.
like hold out on going to all those expensive places and then coming back broke with no money.
I'd say make your first stop Florida. Florida will ease a lot of your money issues.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm going next.
Yeah, go
That's why I'm
there.
grinding Emerald.
Yeah, go there for sure. Those freaking those peacock bass are badass, and like I say, they hit all day long. It ain't you will not have a problem catching them damn things. You'll just spend a lot of time there. That's about the only problem. Is you're like, okay, I'll be here for probably a week. You can easily come out that motherfucker with a whole bunch of money.
Oh, I
Oh,
just got Walleye Chief 3.
for real?
Yeah.
Well, you damn sure catching walleye then. I don't even think I'm a
Yeah, I just
walleye
got a
nothing.
Walleye Chief trophy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a walleye anything.
And it gave me some X series 4-out hooks and 3 bait coins.
Damn. Yeah, that's
I
now
think I
that
have 15 bait coins. No, 13. No,
that's what
16 I mean.
that's worth doing your challenges, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, that's why you want to when you
That's
get
why
bored.
catching walleye is like just so good in every way. It completes the perch master challenge and the walleye chief challenge.
Mm. So you gonna make
Most
me
people don't know that, but you can get 6 coins at once if you just fish walleye.
yeah.
That's 6 easy coins. And the perch master gives you some pretty nice filament line. I think it's some 8-pound X series 0.2, 0.4.
Do
I don't know,
you
but it's some pretty thin line.
you know the difference in your lines like mono braided and that other one that
Fluorocarbon, yeah.
yeah yeah that fluorocarbon it
I wish I could put some 8-pound line on this reel. It's too heavy for it. I have 4-pound on it right now. Some 4-pound monofilament.
oh yeah that I like that fluorocarbon. That's what I got on all my reels damn near.
I mean, if you're fishing for trout, really, well, pike don't care that much,
Uh-uh.
especially if you're fishing with like a spoon. But if you're fishing for trout, you want fluorocarbon or
Yeah.
monofilament. If you're fishing with braid, you're not gonna catch
No.
trout. I
Yeah.
guarantee you.
Cause they're line shy, they can see that motherfucker.
Gotta use and monofilament still not as good as fluorocarbon,
Yeah.
but you know it works. So
Yeah. And fluorocarbon, the reason I use fluorocarbon with everything is because it sinks faster than monofilament. And so when I'm using my bait, not my bait, but my spoons and jigs, they fall
mhm.
at a better pace. They go through the water at a better pace because that monofilament line wants to float, and that other line it don't float. So that's why I use it everywhere.
Man, I just wish there was a way I could speed up how fast these fish are biting. Like I'm getting tired of waiting, and then I'll reel in and it says bait pulled too far away from fish.
And
That means there's a fish there the whole time.
but
It's
he ain't
taking its
biting.
time.
So what you want to do? What I do is I throw back. I look at that spot and I throw back in that same spot and he'll bite. Cause he is there, but I don't know. He won't bite. But even if you just pull it away from him a little bit, it'll give him a little bit more enticing to bite. But you don't want to pull it with 3 arrows. You want to pull it with just 1 arrow. So you'll pull it kind of slow. Cause if you pull it with 3 arrows, it'll jerk it and he'll run.
Well, I paid money for this small minnow, so he needed to do his job and swim around in the water looking tasty.
Yeah, every now and then give them one little reel in, and it'll kind of entice some fish around. Especially if they hit it and leave it alone, then reel it in just a little bit and they'll come back to it. That's how I do in those competitions. Cause sometimes like catfish, they'll hit it and then they'll lay on it. They won't even fucking eat it. They'll just lay on it. And so I'll reel it and then they'll hit it. But yeah, especially like I said, those times when they hit it and they don't do nothing to it, you gotta reel it away from them. Just one good little old reel, and they'll follow that tongue gun, or reel it all the way in and throw it back to them. I don't know.
Have you ever tried playing that game Neverwinter?
Yeah, I tried it. That's about it.
You didn't like it?
Nah, I tried it when it first came out a long time ago. So I ain't gonna say I really didn't like it. I just hadn't tried it in a long time. I got it on Xbox One.
I just wish I had more of a. I don't even know how to describe it. It's not that boring to me though. I just wish I had more. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I used to play an Xbox until this game came out. I got an Xbox One, and I had this PlayStation 4 in my room. I had never played this damn thing. And I seen this Fishing Planet come out, and I tried to find it for Xbox One, and I couldn't. So I was like, let me see if it's on PlayStation, because I know it's on something. And so I haven't played my Xbox One in a minute.
Hey, what's up, Trickster? Yo.
What's up?
Hey, we were having a really deep discussion about when you're like lure fishing and the fish hits it and it's like chasing it but it doesn't take it, and like we kind of figured out but we're still a little confused about it. Like, do you know anything about it?
You talking about whenever it starts to go like it shows blue, like they're trying to yeah. What I do whenever I use the stop and go technique, I'll sit there and I'll just keep using the stop and go. Like after it gets 3 or 4 bars up, I'll hit L2 and yank it, and like most of the times it catches it. So like
So
whenever
you
you
let it sit?
no. I'll keep on doing the stop and go. I'll keep on going. I won't stop pushing R2. And then whenever the bars get up to like 4 blue,
Never was
five,
a good game
I'll hit
until
L2.
you spend time on it.
and yank
Hey,
it.
dude, do you hear this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think I got a northern on it. But yeah, that's what I did with the yellow perch, and I caught 2 yellow perch like that. And I did that, like I waited till it got up as far as it really could, and I thought it was about to let go, and I set it, and it usually works. Well, at least when I do it that way. Yeah, Anthony. Let me catch this fish real quick. Hey, I'm about to get off after I catch this fish.
All right.
Trickster, I'll be back on in probably like 2 hours.
Alright.
Say,
Or an
Trickster,
hour. I don't know.
do you have
I've been
your
on my brother's
vibration
day.
on?
Got my vibration on.
So when fish hit your bobber, your control vibrates, so you don't have to sit there and stare at your bobber?
I think I do.
If you don't, just go into your settings and go to your control and turn it on. That way you don't have to stare at that bobber. Your controller vibrate. Like even when
Alright,
they're
Anthony, you can come.
nibbling on it underwater, it'll
Yeah.
vibrate. And so you can kind of watch YouTube or something while you're fishing. You don't have to necessarily sit there and watch that freaking bobber.
Alright, I'll see you
Fishing
later.
Planet
Wait,
exclusive.
I friend requested you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Trickster, I'll be back on later. Are you gonna be playing Fishing Planet later?
Probably.
Huh, probably.
Alright, bro. Well, oh, and Trickster, when I get back on, I'm probably gonna try to go to Florida.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna try it out, catch some peacocks. So if you can't grind up so you can come with me.
How much is it? What level you gotta be?
I'm level 22.
I mean, what level you gotta be to go to Florida?
I don't know, what level are you?
15.
You should be able to go.
Alright.
Just check it out. Look on the map to see if you can go.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you can.
All right, fellas, man. I'll catch up with you. It was cool talking to you, man.
Same. See you later.
All right. High on octane. Let's stop huffing that octane, boy. No. Yeah, that if your vibration ain't on, that vibration turning that on is gonna help you a lot.
Yeah, so if I just turned that on, I thought I had it on.
Yeah, it's gonna help you a whole lot. It's like like a beeper or something on your pole. Boy, my little old bass spot just dried, smooth out. Let's see what time it is. Did it get down in one of those areas? No.
Were you in Texas?
Nah, I'm in North Carolina at the Heron River. Trying to catch this. Trying to catch this. I got here with $38.
How?
I bought a bigger fish keep and just went ahead and came. Because I got a 55-pound fish keep and hold on, I'll tell you how much money I got.
Negative money, can't you?
Oh yeah, you can, but I didn't go negative money. I just spent all my money. I had $36 when I got here. But I got a 55-pound fish keep though, so you know I'm gonna make my money back.
Yeah. I was making money back on a 22-pound one, so you should make your money back.
Yeah. I got here with $36. I got $5,000 now, and I only been here one day. I'm on my second day right now.
Oh, dang.
And I got $3,000 in my net right now, so that's almost $7,000 that fast. So yeah, it worked out just fine. But that was the plan, is getting me a bigger keep sack.
Yeah, I like getting bigger keep nets because I catch big fish and I can't keep them. They're worth like $500.
But that's the thing too, is that's how you make your money. So it's not necessarily catching the biggest fish; it's leaving with the most money during the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like, even right now, since I got this 55-pound, I'm staying miles away from those big ass flathead catfish. I'm not keeping down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, I'll lose more money trying to keep to it through the end.
Take up more space and not give you as much money.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and grind out on these bass, and I'm trying to catch this unique, and I'll even go. I'm actually gonna try to catch every unique here, and then I'll leave. And so, how many levels or whatever I get trying to do that, that's how many I'll get. But I'm gonna try to stay here until I catch all these uniques.
What level are you?
I'm about where you are. I think I'm about at level 15.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm at level 16. I got another.
Third day playing this game.
Oh yeah. They're so addictive. You level up pretty quick. I think I got to like a level 17 in like 3 days or something like that. I was like, whoa, I need to put the control down and go get me something to eat. Cause I'll play this shit like crazy, especially when I first got it. I was on it like two weeks straight. This is my third profile. I got one that's a level 17, and I was broke, so I started a new game, and I'm a level 36 on that one, and then I'll be recording this on YouTube, and so everybody was like, you should start over and show us how you got there. So this one right here is my start over.
Yeah.
But I still play both of them. I actually put money on that 36 one though. I spent about $50 on that damn thing. It's just like that $6 one, that $6 for 1,000 gold coins or 100 gold coins. I buy that. Yeah, I buy that every now and then. So that's how I've got up to like 50. And I bought that $10 first basic setup that you get for like $9.99. I got that motherfucker, and I bought that at a level 26 like a retard. and I couldn't use none of it. I was already way too high of a level. Like, damn, that was stupid.
Dang.
But it gave me a week of premium, so I guess it worked out.
Yeah.
Cause that premium is worth it.
Shoot, time I gotta go to. Cause I ain't catching that right now.
Where you at?
I'm just in Texas right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to grind some money.
Yeah, I tend to try to stay out of Texas. I like to go somewhere and stay there until my license goes out. I'll stay here the whole 24 hours of that day, or try to. And I'll just keep buying new days. Cause either you're gonna grind out somewhere, or you're gonna grind out in Texas, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I don't see why you just need to grind in Texas. You might as well grind, cause it's the same damn thing. You're just fishing. You know what I'm saying? You're just fishing.
I just if I could get to North Carolina, I would, but I'll be good at that. So
Yeah.
I grind.
Do you do your challenges?
Yeah, I think I've done like quite a bit actually. Yeah.
You have to get your gold coins.
Yeah, I got consistent and like right now.
I'm trying to get some boots or a freaking hat.
Yeah. Get those two.
I don't even see them in the store. I'm wondering if you keep doing those challenges, if that's how you unlock like the boots or a hat. And I got a hat, but I got it from buying that little bass pack for $10 that I bought. That's the only way I seen a hat. I ain't seen
So
no
how do you
boots.
fit for you?
One lure.
Oh, alright.
You can keep one extra lure in there.
What about the boots?
I haven't found any boots yet. Yep. Oh yeah. Give me a unique, man. I'm hunting down this unique bass, smallmouth bass, and I can't find him.
I haven't caught any uniques.
I've caught 4.
Hey.
I caught 2 of them back to back in Florida. I reeled and caught. I was trying to catch the catfish unique out there. It's like a gaffy something, but I caught him and threw in my next cast and caught the unique Florida gar. I was like, oh really? I need to upload that to YouTube too. I haven't uploaded it yet. And here, no, in Mudwater, I've caught the unique bluegill. And I think here I've caught the unique white crappie.
Well, I might have to go bass fishing here. Cause these buffalo are biting.
Where are you fishing for them at?
Off of here.
They're actually over there on the other side. You know, say when you walk down that by that fence.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you look at that fence, but looking at it towards, say, if you look at it, you're looking straight at the bridge that you're on. So you're looking at it from the other side, straight at that bridge. Get on that side, and where that fence is a hill that goes down. It's the fence up on top of the hill, and the ground goes down. They're down there. They're right down there. They're catfishing. They're right in there. They're those things right there. That's where they are. And you'll catch them all day. Watch, you go there. The first one is gonna be one of those. And it's on that side that if you look straight, you're looking at that bridge. You know what I'm saying? It's on that side. Yeah. Because you can actually get down on that fence and actually look out the other way too, but not on that side. Get all the way on the other side and fish right close to where that hill goes down, like maybe 5 feet out, and not stand 5 feet away from you throwing your pole. Throw your pole as far as you can, but like maybe 5 feet off that hill, and it'll sink down there, and that's where they are. They're right there. Took me a long time to find them because I couldn't find a YouTube video on where they were, but I finally found them some guys. Yeah, to the other side down there, and then just come on back and bust a U-turn, get as far as you can down off in those weeds where you're facing that bridge, and just throw straight down there, and you'll catch him. I can't remember how deep you want to go there. I really can't remember how. I can't remember if they're down with the catfish or like 60 or 4. I cannot remember that, but I know that's where they are.
Alright.
Yeah. Cause I'm a catfish hunter. I like fishing catfish. I just hate that they don't give you a lot of money. Yeah, cause I freaking love catching them catfish.
I like catching flatheads. I caught a trophy 23 on one in North Carolina.
The biggest one I got was 50 pounds in Louisiana.
Dang.
Off of a frog and a 6-aught hook.
Dang. I was pulling in turkey bass yesterday like crazy. In North Carolina, using the bass jig.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now, and it's working like crazy. This yellow salad one.
Yep.
The 3-aught, this some bitch is kicking ass. I've filled up my 55 thing 3 days in a row in less than like maybe 2 hours in game.
Were you fishing next to that sunken G-board or whatever it is?
Yep. Trying to catch that unique out there, and that's where the largemouth is. And I noticed that they don't have a largemouth unique, so I moved over here to where those trees are sticking out the water. Cause it's smallmouth over here, and trying to catch me a smallmouth. I mean, trying to catch me a unique smallmouth over here. Caught a couple trophies, but I haven't hit that unique yet. And I'm at my last fish that fast. I've been here since 5 o'clock. It's 8:20. Yeah, so that's pretty quick for 55 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And I am full with 57 pounds. Time to go to the next day. Yeah, making money for real. And that's that damn yellow jig head, that damn bass jig. That some gun is kicking ass. And I never really liked the jig heads. I kept finding it too damn hard to use them. But
yeah, I never liked them until I started catching bass.
That's just kicking out. I like that. There's another $4,000. So I'm at $8,000. Like I said, I got here with $60 or $36, and it's working. Hell yeah! And I haven't had to use any bait or buy any bait. Just using this jig head.
Dang.
Hell yeah! I only got 3 trophies though. 2 largemouth and 1 smallmouth. 80. I was gonna say 400, 344 and 300. Yeah, let's see what the next day is gonna look like.
Man, my third day just turned to crab, so I just left there on my head. Staying in North Carolina too long, it'll screw you over.
That's actually, when you buy the 3 days, it really does do you like that. Like my first time going to Emerald, I went there for 3 days, and it was just like, cause I fish a lot in real life, and I watch a lot of bass competitions. And like the first day they got all this energy, the second day they got all this energy, the third day they're like, they're not catching any fish. Like it's hard to really stay out there after 3 days, especially the fish ain't biting. This fucking game is the same way. You get to that third day and it's just either your third or second day, one of them's gonna be a dead ass day. It's like regular real life. Be like, man, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I've been through that. I'm finna hit this third day right quick. Let's go to 5 o'clock. Oh man, let me set time. I need to get my ass up. Yeah, I'm finna shoot to Colorado in real life here in about 2 or 3 hours, and go up there and go fishing for the weekend. Yeah, I need to get my ass up and get my shit packed. Trying to make it up there before the winter hits just too damn strong, because I love fishing. I gotta hit it before, while the summer's still kind of hanging on.
Yeah,
yeah, real quick. And I looked at the news and it's freaking snowing up there too. I'm like, damn it, but I'm gonna try to make it. Cause where we be fishing at, it's all in the mountains, and that shit, I don't know, it's probably not dangerous, but to me, coming from Texas where there's not a lot of mountains, I think it's dangerous. Them mountains be scaring the shit out of me with all that snow on them.
Yeah, that's where I'm at mistakes.
No, really. Yeah, that's oh man. I like New Mexico a lot. I like fishing there because there's not a lot of mountains. There's mountains, but they're just not as bad as Colorado. I'd rather go to New Mexico anytime and stay at their cabins than going to the mountains in Colorado. That shit scares me half to death. Well, I gotta spin a gold coin and get to the next day, and I really don't want to do that. But if I leave, I'm gonna have to spend $2,000 or $3,000 to get back here, so I might as well spend that gold coin because that's just $100 for a profit of $4,000 or $5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna spend that. I'm gonna spend it and stay here. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. That sucks. That on this game, if you try to buy something and you don't want it, it's too fucking late. It's too late. But they asked me if I want to spend this damn gold coin. Yeah, right. Do me like that when I'm spending my money. Shit.
Yeah, for real.
I hit on a reel the other day that I didn't want on this profile right here, and I'm low and I don't have that much money, so I was going to get me just cause you know how you start with a float pole. I wanted to get another pole, but not a bass. I mean, not a bait caster. But I was in there looking at them, comparing them to the other pole, and I ended up pressing L on that son of a bitch. Uh-huh. Yep, warning, you spent, motherfucker, how you gonna say warning, but you already done took the money? Damn it. Yeah, this game sucks with that shit.
Yeah.
They for sure trying to... Yeah, they want you to spend some money.
Yeah.
They want you to spend some money bad. And that's what really sucks about the internet games. They're fun, but man, there's so much they try to get you to put your credit card on here so damn much. It's like, man, in some games it seems like...
I'm glad this game's free.
Huh. Hell yeah. In some games it seems like you can't pass the stage without putting money on. That's what really kicks my ass. I'm like, man, you can't even go to the next stage. You gotta buy the next damn stage. What kind of shit is that? Damn.
Yeah.
I already bought the damn game. Alright, another $4,000 in the bank. So what do I want to fish for now? I don't want to stick over here with try to get this unique bass, but let me see. Cause he is evading me. I guess he'd have to come out after 2 days, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick in there for another whole day, see if I can get him. I need to get my ass up and get ready. You use that lift and drop with that jig head? I mean, with that bass jig?
I use 2-speed on my reel. Stop and go.
Oh yeah? And it works pretty good?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to try it. I use that lift and drop, and on the drop, they seem to tear that joke up on the drop.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna switch it though, do what you said, see how that works. Oh yeah, it worked pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually try not to let my jig swim across the water. I try to let it hit the ground and bounce and hit the ground and come back up. But right then, I just let it swim across and they hit that jug. It's a big one too. I think I got a trophy.
Yeah. Me doing that, I always trophies. I got a 5.71 in there. Trophy bass. Largemouth.
I haven't caught a 5-pound bass here. I caught a 4, close to 5, but I hadn't been in the 5 yet.
Yeah.
I don't think. Week.
God dang, they strike the last second.
Like on the way out the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they can see that it's gonna come out the water.
Yeah. Like 13 TVs. Trying to snag it. I'm just like.
Sometimes I rip them damn things out the water and they fly out the water behind me. I'm like, damn, I try to look back and see if I can see it back there. That truck that's in the water, I flipped a fish out the water while ago and it landed on top of that truck and I couldn't get it off.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it just laying up there and my string just pulling, turning red. It would not come off that damn truck.
Wow.
Then I had one yesterday. It spit my freaking lure out the water from one side of the screen all the way to the other side. I mean, it hit, and as I went to hook it, you know how you hook it and it yanks it out the water. So it let it go, I guess, and it just chunked all the way to the other side of the lake. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that before. Like, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, I got that 22-pound, 22-pound flathead right next to that Jeep, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like right there on shore. I got the bite. I pulled it once. Yes, that's her out.
Right.
I didn't have to fight. I was so happy.
Hell yeah. Save a lot of wear and tear off your reel.
Yeah. Thing is, like the 20-pounder did put up a fight. A little 12-pounder. Almost broke my line.
I went to Falcon Lake, and that's when I realized I had to get a new pole. I was up there and I spent about, I'd say, 2.5 real world hours, and I'm thinking like, hell yeah, I got a good fish. Not only did he get off and I lost him, but when you know how the water's real deep there. I don't know if you've been there, but the water's real deep that if a fish gets off and you just leave your lure out there, let it fall, they'll come back and hit it. And so he came back and got it, and so that's how I ended up fighting him for another hour and a half. And so he's running. I finally pulled this son bitch in. He's 4 pounds. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, oh my God, he wasn't a trophy or nothing. He wasn't nothing. He was just a fish. I was like, man, and everybody out, because like I said, I recorded all on YouTube, so everybody's watching. They're like, yeah, get him. They're waiting patiently with me. Man, I pulled that damn thing in. I hurried up and got off YouTube. I was like, that's enough of that shit. That's enough. I won't do that no more. Shit.
Wow.
4 damn pounds. And I could have swore I had me a good fish. Nope. Wasn't nothing. Just a fish.
I keep on missing these sight. I'm right now. I'm cow wanted fish.
That's why I don't like to float fish. This lure I can get in the different spots real quick.
Well, I'm missing a bass right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, missed it. I know you're out there, little unique. Why don't you just come on in and stop giving me such a hard time?
Alright, sure. I'm just gonna cast. yeah. You see something good.
Say what?
I said I basically stopped for everything.
That's how I did. Except these bad jigs, I like that lift and drop, or any kind of jig. Anything I use with the jig head, I like that lift and drop.
Yeah.
That's how I catch catfish with those crayfish. Is that lift and drop? It seems like when I let it swim, I just vibrate over the top of them. But that lift and drop, they come and get that jug.
Yep.
Damn it. Yeah, I think I'm finna call it a day and go ahead and pack up my shit. Before I wait to the last minute like a retard. Damn, game is hard to get off of.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if I look up and it's a competition finna pop up.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
What's the best you got in the competition?
I ain't done a competition yet.
Oh man, you gotta get on them. I won $32,000 in for second place. Yeah, and I've placed from the worst I've done. Well, in the top 10 was 7th. I've got 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 7th. I think. And then if I don't get like that, then I lose like 42nd, 50th, or some shit like that. But up close, I've actually placed pretty damn good a couple times. I got a couple of those X series baits that they give you for winning. I got a couple of those. Yeah, I go to those fucking competitions all the time, especially the float fishing ones. Those float fishing ones, to me, if you got gold and you can buy frogs or crayfish, you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thing is you got to buy enough. Like I went with 10 one day and I ran out. I was like, damn, I didn't think I'd run out of frogs, but yeah, I ran out. I'm catching the shit out of fish, and I think that's the day I got second place. And I would have think I'd have got first if I wouldn't have ran out. I had to switch to freaking minnows. And so every time, even right now, I got me a nice stockpile of crawdads and frogs. As soon as I can buy them with gold, that's all I buy. And I don't go to those.
You want to get used to these, or not used with this vibration.
Yeah. Shit's a lot better though.
Yeah.
Kind of alerts you when you like. I like to watch YouTube when I'm playing, and I can watch it now and it'll alert me before I get a little hit.
Yeah, that's for like vibration. I'm using the cast boom, so I gotta actually watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is my.
What's the biggest fish even caught on the PS4?
That I've caught a 50-pound flathead.
Like what's the biggest fish in total?
What do you mean in total?
Like the biggest fish ever recorded on PS4.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You can look at your leaderboards though up there in your main menu. But
I've seen like alligators. Like 100 something, 108.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't even looked at that. I don't even know. I never even thought of that.
I get that wheel alligator.
Fish. Yeah, it says 108-pound trophy alligator gar in Kanik Lake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bitch too. One of those alligators will snap your line in a second.
The biggest bass, unique striped bass, is 50 pounds, 51 pounds.
Damn.
Unique common carp, 50 pounds. I didn't think common carp, yeah, 52 pounds, bigger than a bass.
Yeah. We're trying to get the Everglades. Is that a good place to fish?
Yep.
Alright.
Cause of the peacock bass, they're well over $200 a fish, and they're like 3 and 4 pounds, so you can fit a lot of them. And they don't get all finicky. They bite all day long, like super duper bite. They bite like panfish. Like when yeah, they bite all day long. It's no problem catching them. And they bubble out the water too, like you know how you can see catfish bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah, they bubble like that, and all you gotta do is throw in those bubbles. It's so quick that you can get to a part and you can see they got like 5 or 6 different bubbles going on, and you can just sit there and wait for bubbles, hit that, pull in one, wait for another bubble, hit that, pull. It's quick too. It's good fishing, and I made $5,000-6,000 a day there.
Damn.
Yeah, cause you want to have the biggest keep net, cause you finna make some money, but you don't have to have a big one like I say, cause you gonna get money anyways from those, and they're not huge fish to take up a lot of space, but they're worth a lot of money. Cause like they're smaller than regular bass. I think they're freaking just overrated, and the experience on them is damn good too.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's what's cool about this game is every other stage you unlock is a grinding stage. Like you start out at Texas, that's a grinding stage. The next stage is Mudwater. That's not a grinding stage, but then you unlock Emerald, and that's a grinding stage, and then you unlock from Emerald you unlock what is it, something, and it's not a grinding stage, and then you unlock Colorado, and that's a grinding stage, and then you unlock Falcon, and that's for sure a grinding stage. So yeah, everywhere you go, they after every seem like every other stage, they pretty much keep you in some money, even though they try to get you for a lot of money. If you keep fishing and filling up your thing, you're gonna get a lot of money. Cause like I say, those damn peacock bass, them some bitches, they you be like, wow, that's crazy. Then St. Croix, you get to St. Croix, they got a spot up there where you catch they're not northern pike, they're like, what is them things called, huskies? What is it called? The bigger pike? I don't know why I want to call them huskies. I can't think of what, muskies. That's what they call it. They got a spot up there where all you got to do is take minnows. Just take you a bunch of minnows and you throw over these trees, and I mean that's all you catch, and they're worth $2,000 a piece.
Well, if I go to Falcon, like what kind of bait should I use? Bring.
Oh, I don't think I use bait in Falcon because it's trout.
Like anything.
Yeah, use your rainbow.
I'll probably use jig.
No, use that.
Trout.
That you use a rainbow spinner.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, either one of you. They got the rainbow one and they got that black one. Looks like a bug. That black and yellow one. That one works too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you use those. And then later on, you'll get some that's 6/0, and those are the ones you really want to take up there. Because right now you're probably gonna get like 1/0 ones or 3/0 maybe, but I think those are 1/0s. But you get to higher. You get higher up there, and you get them 3/0. I mean them 6/0s, and they'll hit them 6/0s too.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Yeah, there's big fish up there. It's just you won't notice until you start getting them bigger. You give them those bigger hooks.
No, not a jig.
Oh, no.
What was it, a spinner? Yeah, spinner. Alright.
Yeah.
Shit.
What are they, 1/0?
I can't even get these.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I can really get 1/0. Or not even. Maybe.
And you gotta watch the weight. Don't buy one and you can't throw it, cause those things are fucking tiny. You get one and you can't even throw it, and it won't throw either. It'll throw right in front of you. Like what? Yeah, I had that problem. I had to go. I bought one, and I had to go and buy me a whole reel just to be able to throw it.
So I should get like a.
They hit those red, funny looking things. Those I can't think of what they're called, but it's a red one and a yellow one.
At level 17, I think it's a rainbow one. That's a 3 it's a rainbow and.
Yeah. You might want to wait till you can get that before you go up there, so you're guaranteed. You're guaranteed your fish.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. There's all otherwise one odds.
You see those yellow and those red ones? It's like a tiger something. It's like a lemon tiger and a red tiger, I think it's called. Those work too. But they don't. They're like just a piece of metal. They don't look like a lure really. They look like just a piece of metal, and it's a yellow one and a red one, and they got 3 black stripes on them. And I think they're called lemon tiger and a red tiger or something. Those
tiger bug.
Here I'm gonna go. Is it long and thin? Kind of. It don't have any spinners on it or nothing. It's just one solid bait. And I think they might say trout on them, but those work real good up there too. I can't think of what they're called though. I can't think of what they're called.
I never used the barbers.
People tell me that's what you want to use.
No, you let that lock off for a second.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's people, I guess people don't really know what they'll be talking about. Because barbless sure does sound like no barb. And barb sounds like what helps keep the damn fish on. And that's why early in those levels that we don't lose very many fish. But yeah, you get up there, especially with them damn trout. Them trout, they gonna run towards you and drop it every damn time. You gonna have to get up there and really learn how to catch them damn things.
Crankbaits, holy shit.
Yeah, way too expensive. Way too expensive. Even when you get up there and you unlock them, they're still $4,000 damn dollars, and you only get one.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought one the other day for $4,000. I was like, well, I guess that's all I'm gonna buy. And then you get there and you only got one. They don't give you like 4 or 5 like everything else.
Yes. Stupid.
Yeah, they want you to put money on this game badly. And then you look at it and it's ridiculous, man. You get $10 gives you damn near, I think it's $8 gives you 100 gold coins you can buy. That's 100. That damn, how much is that thing you just looked at?
The what?
That crankbait you just looked at?
Crankbait, I was looking at was like
40 coins, you said?
25, 30 coins. Yeah,
that's
stupid.
And then that's low. A lot of this shit is 600 coins, 500 coins.
Wow.
Like, yeah, freaking right. That's 30. But then you look at like the packages that you can buy. Those are as much as a whole video game. Like one of the packages they got is like $56. Like, come on, man, you're fucking right. Then another package is like $39.99. It's like, no, hell no. Then they just had that one for $9. I bought that one. But I ain't buying nothing else because that's a whole new video game right there.
And they think I'm gonna pay 1,000 coins for unlimited advanced license. Nah.
Not happening.
But for one day, it's 8,000.
Yeah. And then look at how much the license is for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The license for one day is 8,000.
So it's way more than that to even go, ain't it?
Wow.
How much is it to go? Yeah, that's bullshit. That's 18,000. So you need to be running around with like 60,000 in your bank account at all times in this damn game. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some major grinding. That's what people keep telling me. Won't you
Better
start
have
it?
that just keep getting it.
Yeah, cause and then like I say, sometimes you get there and you can't even fill the some bitch up. Like, damn, I done spent the whole day. I ain't caught nothing. 20 pounds of damn fish. I got a 200-pound keep net. Yeah, game gets a little finicky. That's why I try not to worry about all that and just totally plan on when I fish to fish for certain fish. Cause if I go to think about money too much, I'll be like, man, fuck this game.
Well, the next fish keep that I get only I can only max the single fish weight. Like the one I have now is a 7.5. The next one I can get is 11-pound fish, single fish. But they're both total weight 55.
Not worth it.
Full crap.
Yeah,
No,
so cause you're not gonna catch a 11-pound anything. They're like 7 pounds and under. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not gonna actually catch a 13-pound nothing until you're like in Louisiana or somewhere like that. But yeah, for a while, and that's what I got too. I got the 7.7, because at 11 it's just more money, and you're not gonna really find a 10-pound nothing.
I gotta save it for this level 23 one. $14,000.
Yeah.
88 total pounds, 22 fish. Should be alright.
Yep. Till you get to Louisiana, your first fish is gonna be a 25-pound fish.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and yeah, but all the fish in Louisiana ain't 22 pounds. It's just those flatheads that they get real big. That's why I caught a 50-pound flathead. I was in a competition, and all the flatheads I caught, I couldn't keep. And I can keep a 33-pound fish, and I couldn't keep none of the ones I caught there.
Damn.
It's 200 pounds max and 33-pound one. And I was in that damn catfish competition and did not keep one of them some bitches. They were all bigger than 33 pounds. I'm like, damn it. But they're not, they're like $500, like 33 pounds. The 50-pound one I think was the most, and it was probably like maybe $700. And
I know.
for 50 pounds out of your bag, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Not really. Not when you finna go catch 3 peacock bass, and it's gonna be damn near $700 for just 3 peacock bass, and that's maybe 10 pounds.
See, my biggest fish is a turkey flathead catfish in North Carolina, and it's 22 pounds, 0.874, and it was 41.5 inches. So, then I got a smaller one, 14 pound, and I got a long star, which was like 6.5.
And the gar ain't worth a damn either.
Nah.
They don't pay nothing. Even the Florida guard don't pay shit. I was like, man, it sucks. And I caught the unique.
Yeah, I don't have any uniques. Yeah.
Yeah, you catch some now. I be actually looking for them, and I just tend to catch more than what I was looking for when I go actually catching for uniques. I like the last time I was looking for a bluegill unique, and I caught a white crappie unique and a bluegill unique. Like, okay. And it wasn't during the high times like I thought I should.
Why are you? Wins a lot of competitions.
Yeah, I be trying to friend those people. Everybody I see win a competition, I try to friend them, try to talk to them. Hey man, what the hell are you doing? Getting 5,000 damn points, and I'm stuck at 60 points.
Yeah.
Like shit, I don't know how. I did not understand how you do that. There we go. Yeah, man, I'm finna get off here, man. I'll holler at you. I got to go ahead and pack up. It's cool talking to you. I'll holler at you.
Alright, dude.
All right.
West.
Oh, okay. Already, y'all got you.